Welcome in, everybody, to the Kingdom Hearts tabletop roleplay game. I am your host, Burr, and we're gonna have some fun times today.
Oh, you're a liar. You're a dirty, stinking liar.
Last we left off our session, the party had made their way over to Wayard. They got to interact and meet with Matt's family, or at least the rest of his family, being his mother, and experience the wonders of high fantasy nature. Upon arrival, we found out that it is Zenquin's birthday. And as a birthday gift, the three of you got to go to an area where Jinn congregate, and each one of you got to kind of bond and acquire a Jinn. Afterwards, Matt brought you guys to the ocean. Your first time at any body of water this large. Once carousing was whittling down to a close and you guys were going to start heading home, you guys noticed a man calling out to Nessa. Nessa, you recognize this man as your father. We again begin this session with Jacobs approaching you guys slowly, almost hesitantly, like a cornered animal, fearful but curious.
Zen is standing good 10-15 feet behind Nessa, but is trying to do his best intimidating big brother stance.
My hair's on end and my keyblade's drawn.
The closer he gets, the more you see his face is gaunt underneath the beard. His cheekbones are prominent. His eyes are sunken. He doesn't look like he has been sleeping or eating for days.
Nessa just stares at him. Tears are welling up in her eyes.
You
And she...
are Nessa, right?
Nessa kind of gives a sniff, and she wipes away her tears, and they become icy.
Oh no.
And she just kind of goes up to him, and she's like, yeah, I'm Nessa. And she swiftly punches him in the gut.
Get
Make me a body roll.
Get his ass.
Get his ass!
At this point, I tug on Matthew's arm, like, call your dad.
Matthew has already got his phone out texting.
Oh, thank God. All right.
I got a 5.
A 5? Yeah, you squarely, almost with an uppercut to his solar plex, and he bends down, grabbing at his stomach, air escaping from his lungs, and he sits there bent over for a minute, trying to gasp for breath, any sort of air. And then chuckles a little and looks up, eyes closed, smiling, and just... Well, you are your mother's child.
Nessa just is like shaking fury. How are you here? Why are you here?
I don't know.
You don't know.
He puts a hand up with finger pointed up, just kind of give him a second to catch his breath. And he sits down on the beach, head between his knees, trying to just breathe. And when he finally catches his breath, he looks up at you, and it's almost uncanny. Nothing about him looks anything like you. But staring into his eyes, it's like staring into a mirror.
Nessa just kind of leans down at him, just staring him straight in the face. Again, her eyes are just icy. And she's like, let me guess. You lost your memories too.
No. I don't think so.
Oh, thank God. One of us. Finally.
I woke up about 3 years ago and have been trying to find my way back home.
3 years?
Nessa kind of looks over at Faye with, that knowing look.
I exchange it.
Nessa just lets out some really, really deep breaths. She's just trying so hard to just keep herself together.
Matt grabs... Zen, you're probably closest. He grabs you by the back of your shirt to get your attention, and he's holding his phone out. And
To read or to answer the phone?
to read.
Okay, I read.
And it's his reply from his dad. And the only and you see he sent out the text, I need you to come here. We found Nessa's dad. And there's 2 messages. The first one says, that's impossible. And the second one says, I'll be right there.
Zen's nods and just starts getting hesitantly closer just to make sure if something goes wrong, he can reach out and grab Nessa.
Faye is
Just
like
on
gripping
the-
his
yeah.
keyblade.
Nessa's just on the ground, just breathing, just very, very heavily. And she looks at her dad, and it's just like,
He smiles.
I hate everything
and
about
tears
what's happening.
and tears are rolling down her face, and she's like, do you remember why you left?
Left? No. I didn't leave. And you see he kind of like, his eyes glaze over as he begins to try to recall the past. I remember falling.
And Nessa just huffs out a breath of just frustration. And is like, okay, you're going to come home with us. And you aren't going to leave again, understood?
He looks up at you. Where is home?
Nessa's tears start just overflowing, and she's like, Do you even know who I am?
He hesitates for a second. I know that you are my daughter. because no one could look so close to how Ariel did when she was young and not be our beautiful girl.
Nessa, we should wait for Master Isaac.
Does he look like he's being deceptive?
Make me a notice check.
Sure thing.
Zen's gonna put his hand on Nessa's shoulder.
She kind of flinches away a little bit.
That's an 8. Hello.
You, Phelan, are very perceptive. To the point where you can read a person by the simplest, smallest details. From a lip quiver to an eye twitch. He looks like the living dead. His skin is slightly gray. And it could be just malnourishment. It could be a number of things. But through it all, you see the tears starting to well up in his eyes as he's beginning to recognize his daughter.
It's genuine, then. He's too
It's-
tired to lie.
He is... If he is lying,
Best damn
Then-
lie I've ever seen.
yeah.
Okay.
So.
Oh, they're
Okay.
back. How was your little secret time, guys?
It was good.
Jacobs...
So fucking scared.
Jacobs gets down on his, or like adjusts to the point where he's sitting on his knees, a little bit closer to you, Nessa, but not, still giving you some space, not wanting to overwhelm you.
Oh, Nessa's kind of scooches away from him a little bit, actually, that he comes closer.
Did Matthew bring a water bottle out here?
Yeah, there's some, I mean, you guys have your gummy ship. There's food and water on
Yeah,
the...
I'm just wondering if we had
No, but like here, like
here presently.
Oh,
within reach.
maybe not. Probably not.
Okay.
Figured that you could go onto the ship and grab something if you needed it.
Fair enough.
Nessa stands up and is like, okay, so you're not going anywhere for the moment,
Right.
and we're gonna have someone talk to you in a little bit, okay?
If that means I don't need to walk anytime soon, then that's fine by me.
Oh, fuck. Alright, Phelan's gonna unsummon his Keyblade and go to the gummy ship real quick.
It doesn't take his eyes off. She doesn't take her eyes off of Jacobs. She's just staring. Just the tears are just falling. She's just staring.
I can
Pop back
see
out.
that
Zen is staying within reach.
there seems to be some... Well, it doesn't seem to be. I can understand your hostility to me if you were led to believe that I left. And I am sorry. For all it's worth, I am sorry. But... and I know I don't deserve an answer, but I have to ask. How is your mother?
Nessa's tears just keep falling, but her eyes just grew so cold at that question. And she's like, well, guess you're gonna come home and explain yourself to her, and you'll see then.
I'd like that.
Come back
Nessa
out with,
kind of-
with water.
Nessa just
Yeah.
kind of nods sharply at that, but It just, like, the look in her eyes is just like she's put a wall up now. She's crying, but she's obviously put up a wall.
I move to him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hand him the water, but I'm giving it to him with a glare. Like a you make one wrong move, I will absolutely fuck your shit up.
He takes it with both hands, showing, no hostility, and gives you a nod of thanks.
I then go to comfort Nessa, put my hand on her shoulder.
And he puts the water to his lips and drinks. And you can kind of tell that thirst doesn't seem to be an issue for him, but he is accepting of the offer. Make me a knowledge magic roll, Phelan.
Oh, can I do that?
Yeah, you all three can.
Okay.
Oh boy.
We can say.
Oh boy.
Roll a 3.
Knowledge magic. No, Zen is entirely in protective Big Brother mode. His brain is not working.
Oh, Nessa rolled a 9.
Hey, atta girl, Nessa.
So, Nessa, you can see that Jacobs is malnourished, but dehydrated, knowing the fact that he's, you got your synergy probably from him, and you being a Mercury adept, water probably was never an issue.
Nessa kind of looks over at Matt and, like, again, you can tell she is just so angry, but she is trying so hard to control it. And she just kind of turns to Matt and she's like, do we have an ETA?
What?
Sorry about that.
Oh, you're good.
Matt looks down at his phone, and he goes to start calling, and then you guys hear the familiar sound of the hum of a gummy ship, and you look up and you see Team 1's gummy ship heading your way.
Zen doesn't take his eyes off of Nessa and Jacobs. He
Nessa-
hears it, he
Nessa-
knows what it
yeah.
means, and he's focused.
Nessa kind of turns back to Jacobs and just, at this point, she only considers him a stranger at this point. And she's like, that's our ride. And I'm sure you can get some food when we get back to the house or whatever. Do we have food on the gummy ship, Faye?
I can go look. I get up and I jog to get food.
The gummy ship lands, and the first ones out is Isaac and Jenna. And
again, Nessa's eyes never leave Jacob's.
You see, both of them lock eyes with Jacob's. Jenna's hands over her mouth, and Isaac, he begins to cry, tears streaming down his face. And Jacobs just smiles at them and, hello, old friends. It's been a minute. And you see that, you see Isaac stride over.
Zen
Nessa
gives
just
him a nod.
Nessa just moves back, but doesn't take her eyes off Jacob's.
Come back out with the food.
Yeah.
Kind of gather the energy of the room. Quietly approach Jacobs with it. I assume it's just some fucking we're a bunch of fucking teenagers, but I tried to find the most nutritious thing that was there.
Well, while most of the stuff you would have to you'd have to like
We
cook.
had snacks, I'm
There's
sure.
also things like jerky.
Yeah, I grabbed some jerky for him.
Isaac holds a hand out to Jacobs. We thought we lost you. Jacobs takes his hand and stands up, and they give each other a hug.
Oh, Nessa looks away at that, just angry.
Zen
Your
puts
face
his
sort of
arm around
blurs.
her and shields her from it. He just gives her a squeeze.
I glare at all of
She
them.
accept-
Fuck these adults.
she-
They never understand
she-
us.
She accepts it, but she doesn't. But she's just frozen.
We should take this back to the house.
Guess we should.
Mm.
Jacobs nods and looks at you three. Specifically,
Okay.
you,
Not looking.
Zen and Faye.
Yeah,
Glaring
Nessa's not even
daggers.
looking at.
Glaring
Nessa's
daggers.
not even looking at him anymore.
Are you three a team?
We're
Observant.
more than that.
And the three of you are Keyblade wielders, are you not?
We're from Scala, yes.
And Nessa's just taking deep, heavy breaths. She just does not have the willpower to answer right now.
He smiles slightly. Then my girl became a Keyblade wielder.
At that, Nessa just starts heading off for their own gummy ship.
Not that you are there to see it, and I follow behind her.
Zen just follows behind her.
He nods and doesn't stop you. And Isaac and Jenna load Jacobs onto the Team 1's gummy ship. And Matt kind of follows
Zen
you
looks back
three.
just
and
to look at Matt.
Matt follows you three onto the ship.
Once they get in the gummy ship, Nessa just collapses and just starts bawling.
Oh, Faye's arms are around her immediately.
Yeah, Zen's on the ground with her.
Matthew
her
as
tight.
well.
What do you mean he doesn't? What do you mean he doesn't? What do you mean he doesn't remember me?
Zen's just rubbing her back.
I mean,
Do you remember
and
what
she kind
Ted
of
says? What he said?
Nessa looks up at Zen with tears in her eyes, and she kind of gives a little bit of a nod.
It
I mean-
lined up with us. The 3 years again?
It
Memories
has to be,
again?
it has to be connected, right? But and she
Same time frame
just
for Master
start-
Stella as well.
yeah, and she just is crying. She can't muster up any words at the moment.
Zen just
can
holds
worry
her
about
but
that
looks
later.
over at Faye a little confused. Master Stella?
I can't talk too much about it,
I understand.
but that's important to this, I feel.
Well, then
And Nessa-
when we get back, we should talk to her.
Nessa kind of looks up at
Okay.
Matt, just tears, like her eyes are puffy and red, and she's just like, we should probably head over, shouldn't we?
We can
Do you
take as
need a
long as you
moment?
need.
We can take a bit.
And she's just taking just really, really heavy breaths, and she's like, can I get some water?
Yeah, of course. I bring her water.
Yeah. And she just like chugs the entire thing. She's just been crying so much.
Say the
Zen's just
delivery
grabbing
boy.
her back, just like, slow down. You're gonna make yourself sick.
Don't choke.
Okay. And then she notices that like her nose is running, and she's a very ugly crier. And she's just like, "Oh, damn it." And then she just kind of sits up and goes over to like the bathroom where some toilet paper is, and she just like grabs the whole roll and just comes back and sits back down and just starts wiping her face and nose with the toilet paper. And it's just, I thought he left. What happened to him?
We're gonna find that out.
We're gonna find out.
We're gonna figure out all of this.
She just blows her nose in the most like gross way possible.
Phelan tries not to
then-
smile, but his lip quirks up a little bit.
Nessa just like, she just dabs at her eyes, and she's like, and then you can see new tears welling up, and she's like, "What's Mom gonna say?"
We will tell your mother once we know for sure that it's safe, okay?
The last thing we want to do is reintroduce him to her and everything go to shit.
I don't want him to meet Mom, not yet.
Okay.
Then he won't. We'll make sure of
Okay.
it.
Mom's gonna be heartbroken, guys. She told me all these cool stories about him. I remember snippets from when I was a kid. I remember riding his shoulders when I was a kid. I would play in his blue hair. That's all I remember of him, was playing in his blue hair.
If he's telling the truth and he didn't intentionally leave, then I think that your mom will be very happy and relieved. But we need to find out what he knows.
If, for what it's worth, I think he's being honest.
She kind of glances up at Faye, and you can see that look of, "I trust you."
He nods.
And she nods back, and she's like, "Okay." And she takes a little more sip of water, and she's like, "Okay, I think I'm ready."
Good. We do everything by your command right now. This whole situation has been out of your control your entire life. You get to control it now. We're going to enforce that, and no one's going to stop us. Understood?
Nessa just nods at that, and she's like, "Okay, let's go."
And Zen
Let's go.
gives her another squeeze.
I look to Matthew to...
You know, no matter what, you say the word, we're always right behind you, okay?
Like fresh new tears well up at that, and she just kind of wraps both of you in a hug, and she's like, "Thank you."
I hug her real tight and look to Matthew to start the gummy ship.
Matt nods and stands up and begins to pilot you guys towards the house. At some point, Nessa, the Spring and Shell come out and try to give you comfort on the ride there.
Oh, she accepts it so willingly. She is just so needy right now. She's just like holding everyone and doesn't really want to let go.
Zen summons his cuddly boy and sends Cinder to give her affection as well.
Yeah, Wisps do. Wisp has a calming effect.
You guys reach the house. A little bit afterwards, you can see that Team 1's ship has parked, and you can assume that they're already inside. Approaching the house, you hear hushed speaking and conversation, though it's mostly because it's muffled through the door. And Entering into the house, you see Jacobs has a small plate of food in front of him, and he's gingerly picking at it, though it doesn't take a notice roll to see that he wants to devour the entire table.
At least he's smart enough to know that eating too fast will make him throw up.
Birch is nowhere to be seen. And you see Isaac is leaning against the wall, and Jenna is sitting next to Jacobs.
Zen cocks his head and looks at Master Isaac and goes, "Where's Birch?"
She's upstairs in her room. If you want to go and see her, I think that she could use a little bit of company right now.
Zen looks to Nessa for permission.
Nessa just nods.
I stay with Nessa.
He gives her hand a little squeeze and goes up to get Birch.
Isaac approaches Faye and Nessa. Would you like some alone time?
I look to Nessa.
Nessa kind of just looks up with her puffy red eyes and doesn't really answer. She just kind of goes past him to go sit on the couch.
I stand still for a little bit, not quite knowing where to go, but then I make my way over to Nessa. I sit beside her.
Isaac places a hand on your shoulder, Faye.
I look up.
Let's let Jenna handle this.
All right.
Besides, you and I need to have a talk.
Nessa looks to Faye almost in concern.
My ears go red. I'm like, is this about Matt?
No.
Oh, okay. Fine. Whatever. Crosses his arms.
He chuckles and looks over at you, Nessa, with for approval.
Nessa just nods.
All right, let's go outside.
I follow him.
Yeah. Zen,
Yee.
you make your way up to the room. You can see there's two rooms. It leads kind of up into the... You see there's two doors, and then a flight of stairs leading up. One of the doors is cracked open. You can see that it seems to be like a master bedroom. You can assume that the second flight of stairs leads up into the observatory, and you see the other door, which has Birch's name carved into it.
He knocks.
Come in.
He goes in.
Oh, hey, Zen. You
Hey.
see, the room itself is very modern compared to the rest of the house. You see a writing desk, a computer set up in one of the corners. You see a really fluffy looking bed. The comforter is massive and soft. The room itself is a mix of pinks and light green and just pastels, basically.
Mm-hmm.
With string lights along the rim of the ceiling.
Very
And
pretty.
she's in a little swivel chair right now, seeming to be working on something at her desk. Hey, what's up?
Did Master Isaac fill you in on what's going on?
I mean, I drove them there.
Fair.
Come on in. And she motions to the bed.
He takes a seat.
She smiles and closes up the writing desk and turns. What's on your mind?
Was just coming to check on you, because
Oh,
Master Isaac seemed to think that you wanted some company. Or needed some company.
oh, I will always take some company. Yeah, no. I just wanted to give them some space.
Do you know what their history is?
Only what Dad was telling me when we were coming back. And even then, he doesn't really know that much. All he knows is back when they were younger, Jacobs, I guess, was declared dead?
Really?
Yeah. I know, it's weird. But that's
That-
what they told me.
That's really weird, because Ariel seems to think that he just left. Or at least that's what she told Nessa.
Maybe she told her that because she thought the full truth was, a little more rough than Nessa was ready for.
Well, clearly
I mean-
the truth is muddy at this point.
My parents told me that, I know it's not the kind of the same, but they didn't tell me I was adopted until I turned 16. And I've been with them since I was a baby. Sometimes
Fair enough.
it's not the time to tell the truth.
It's fair. I don't know. Nessa's just really taking all of this hard, and figured that she needed all of her friends' support right now, you know?
Yeah, I know, I gotcha. And I think there's gonna be a time for that. But I think right now, maybe some alone time. I mean, I'd want to know what happened to my dad if I ever met my parents, my real ones. I mean, Isaac and Jenna are my real parents, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I suppose.
But, oh, right, while you're here, and she, spins back around and opens up the writing desk. I wanted your opinion on something.
Okay.
And she pulls out, this picture. And it's hand-drawn, and it looks like two hands that are kind of pressed up against each other, almost in a form of praying, but you can tell that they're two different hands. And they seem to be wrapped up with, ivy. This is gonna be the title of my next book. I'm not quite sure about a title, though. I wanted something that matched this. You got any ideas?
Well, what are you looking at story-wise? That's just as important.
Did Faith share the book with you yet?
I think he let Nessa borrow it.
Okay.
I haven't really given it a
Yeah.
once over yet.
While she explains the book to you, being sort of a love story between, two opposing
It's BL.
main
We
characters.
know it's BL.
Well, the more you read it, the more you see parallels of Faye and Matt. Whether it's intentional or not.
Yeah, as she keeps describing it, Zen just keeps looking at her with like a dude, come on expression.
But while we do that, Nessa, Jacobs is still kind of gingerly picking at the food. Jenna has gotten up at this point and sits down next to you on the couch.
Just looking down at her hands, kind of just fiddling with them a little bit.
You okay, hun?
Nessa kind of looks at her, and you can tell that Nessa's just exhausted. Her eyes are so red, and but here's the thing, she's just like, that obvious, huh?
I mean, it doesn't take a psychic to see that, or, well, a Jupiter adept to be able to read your mind.
Nessa just kind of looks back down at her hands again.
Do you need... I mean, you don't have to talk to him right now. There's always tomorrow. If I know your dad, he's patient. Nessa
just, like, she kind of flinches at that, but she's like, other than his eyes and his blue hair, and she kind of looks at Jenna with kind of a hollow look, and she's like, he's a stranger to me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I know. That's normal for a situation like this.
Nessa kind of like wryly chuckles at that, and it comes out really, really hollow and almost strained, and she's like, nothing about this is normal.
Jenna leans back, and you can see that she kind of smiles a little bit, and she places a hand on your back to give you a little bit more comfort. You know, I don't even think I've ever told my son this, but when I was a little bit younger than you, I actually lost my parents, and I thought I lost my brother.
Nessa kind of turns, like, she's interested, but she's like, again, she's kind of like a ghost. She just kind of, yeah, she just kind of looks over.
A few years later, after the incident that occurred where I thought I lost them, I found my brother again. We thought that they had drowned from a bad storm. And my brother came back into my life. He just, out of nowhere. Turns out he had been saved some distance down the river by, well, some folks. Then, after years of traveling with my brother to help save the world, we found out that my parents were also alive.
Nessa kind of just looks over at her.
It was tough. I mean, I missed them. I missed them dearly. And Isaac lost his dad, thought he lost his dad, and same thing. Found as they were with my parents, being kept in a village far north. A little bit of a hostage situation, but even still. Jenna looks at you, Nessa, with a smile. Sometimes, a little bit of time heals wounds. Sometimes those wounds never heal. But maybe talking will help a little bit, you know?
Nessa just kind of nods at that. And she she kind of looks over at Jacobs, just kind of gives him a glance. And then she keeps seeing Jacobs like picking at his food, as if he doesn't know what to do with it. And she kind of looks at him.
Yeah, he looks up at you, like half putting a strip of chicken in his mouth. Catches your eye and then looks back down, a little bit with shame. You can probably make the assumption that it's a little shameful to be in this state around you.
Nessa just looks down and she kind of gets a little bit angry, and she's like, "That food is for eating. You know you can eat it, right?"
He looks up again and just, don't want to get sick. I just wanted to take it slow. Jenna smirks. You want me to leave you two alone? I can be right around the corner if you need.
Nessa kind of looks back at Jenna, and her face kind of softens and just gives a little nod.
All right. I'm gonna go do some dishes, you two. I'll be right back. We can take an early break.
Okay.
Getting back into it. Getting back into it. Hey.
Oh shit, here we go, yeah?
Isaac takes you down the stone steps and kind of through the pass for a couple of minutes into a clearing. And you can see that this clearing has been kind of created. You could probably assume from some sort of magic or synergy. You can see that there's multiple stone pillars with slide marks underneath them. A wide array of wooden weapons. And Isaac goes up to one of these racks, grabs a couple of swords, wooden swords, and tosses you one.
Oh, I grin wildly. I catch it.
So, Gaia tells me that you have an addiction.
Ever so slightly, yes.
We'll see how you fare. And he holds the blade out in a very traditional sword stance. Come at me.
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, I come at him. What am I rolling? What are my rolls?
We're gonna make some contested body rolls.
Oh, fuck, not body. Okay.
I get rolled.
I will absolutely get rolled here. Isaac's body's probably fucked.
Well,
Oh, I did Splody.
So did he.
Why do my Splodies never matter? Fuck Splodin in this game. It was a 9, whatever.
Yeah, he exploded on a D12.
Lame. My explosions never fucking matter. I don't fuck.
You,
Can't
lunge.
fuck this game.
You size him up, finding as you kind of, the two of you circle, gauging each other's stance, weak spots, tendencies. And you see as he kind of crosses his feet, an opportune moment to lunge forward. Blade pointed out in a stabbing motion to quote-unquote pierce him. And with a deft movement, He swings the blade down, parrying you. And you kind of pass him, and you feel him grab you by the back of the neck and slam you onto the ground. Face
Oh,
first.
I get feral. Now I'm actually trying to kill him. What?
He lets you go after just a brief second. Alright.
Yeah, don't think that helps. I don't think that helps.
He stands.
He lunges again. No, Faven's really pissed.
Okay. Alright, go ahead and roll.
That's a 7.
Yeah, that's an 11. Once again, almost beat for beat. Takes you by the back of the neck, slams you into the ground again. And when you get back up, you see.
I cast wind armor. Every time he grabs my neck, I get madder.
You feel. Make me a contested mind roll.
Sure. I keep forgetting where my D10 is. That is another 8.
You feel a force, like, holding you, kind of in place. It feels very similar to the same force that Matthew used to pull you closer, except this one is pushing you away.
Oh, that's good. That's what my wind armor's for. I want him to fuck away from me. I'm panting hard.
He leans down with the blade, or the wooden blade points into the floor. All right. Tell me what you did wrong.
I would like to cast lightning bolt.
Oh.
Make me a notice roll.
Okay. It's a 6.
Okay. You go to cast lightning. You make the motion, and nothing happens.
Look down at my hands.
You realize as you look down, your wind isn't sputtering around you. And then you look up, and you see a number of seals around the top of the arena walls.
Oh, that's not good. Now I feel trapped, and I'm fucked up. Okay.
Tell me what you did wrong.
Don't fucking touch me.
I won't. But this is a learning experience.
I said I wanted to learn from you.
Gaia asked me to do this. And I wanted to test you myself, as one of your masters.
I glare. I hold steady.
So, anything. Just one thing that you could have done wrong during the first approach.
I saw an opportunity and I took it, and it left me open.
Why do you think it left you open?
I don't know. I was focused on hurting you.
He nods and kind of strokes his beard a little bit. You lunged at an opportune time. I crossed my feet. I saw that you were looking for that particularly. However, it was telegraphed. I purposefully crossed my feet to see what you would do. And you took that first instance of, and he air quotes, weakness to lunge. And then you got angry and tried it again. Can't do the same thing twice in a row. Patience.
He rubs the back of his neck. He's sort of irritated. Because he's not even mad that he missed the first time. He's mad he got scruffed.
I know Gaia doesn't hold back against you, so I won't either. This time, when he draws the blade, it's one-handed, and it seems to be more of a natural stance. You kind of know the... well, for good reference, Obi-Wan Kenobi's stance of the blade up and hand out.
Yeah, they're like, come at me, bro.
Palm facing you.
Mm-hmm.
He gets into a stance, and it looks a lot more natural than the one did before. Alright? Again, let's fight. This time, no holding back.
Oh, Phelan has no intent on it. He's pissed.
Can't rely on your magic all the time. Sometimes, do what your body feels most is natural. I'm not just talking about combat. And he smirks and he swings. Go ahead and make me another contested body roll.
Okie dokie. This is not my stat. That's a 3.
Yeah.
Dude, my body's a D8. I don't
Yeah.
know what you want from me.
It's okay. He rolled a 6, so you could have beaten him.
No, yeah, not with my D8, I don't think.
He comes down swinging. You bring up your blade to block just in time, but as you do so, you feel him open palm your chest, pushing you back a distance and sliding against the ground. And as you try to regain your breath and you look up, you see he's come down with a wide swing. Make me another body roll.
Okie dokie. That's a 5.
You see the wide swing coming out, and you duck, and you bring the blade in to his gut. And you hit. It's a solid hit. And you kind of see him bend ever so slightly. Make me one more.
Yep. That's a 6.
He grabs your wrist and tries to bring down the handle, like the pommel of the blade onto the top of your head, and you're able to kind of in the split instance reach up and grab his own wrist. And he smiles down at you and lets go and resets the scenario of sorts. You recognize the reset.
Okay, time to break, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here panting and also a little bit irritated because this is fun with Gaia. I don't know why it's not fun with Isaac. He has no clue.
Okay.
He's just pissed and tired.
Let's take
Poor
a second.
Faye.
Catch your breath. That was good. You read my movements. You saw an opening. And you took it. But your opponents aren't always going to be so easily read.
Good thing I'm a good reader.
So Roxas has told me. I also understand that you've been taking an interest in Weyerdian. He smiles and kind of leans again.
Cross my arms a little bit.
What has
Yeah?
you so interested in our world, if I may ask?
We're training. Keep on task.
We're training, but it wouldn't be a learning opportunity if you're not able to focus and breathe. A little bit of a break is always good in between each bout. Even Gaia gave you breaks, I know that.
His shoulders relax a little bit.
If you don't want to answer, that's fine. However, I was curious about your curiosity.
Well, I'd hope you could put 2 and 2 together.
Matt did tell me that things transpired between you two.
Well, there's your answer.
He thinks very highly of you.
His gaze sort of shoots past Isaac at that point.
He also takes from his father.
I'd look unfamiliar. That means nothing to me.
I'll explain if you can beat me in this next bout. You ready?
You're on.
Make me a body roll. This one, make me 3 successive body rolls.
Okie dokie. That's a 5. That's a 3. That's a splody. That's a splody. That is 19.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there at the end. We went 5, 3, 9, 0 to 100.
Let's fucking go.
It's only a minute, but it feels like a lifetime of your blades clashing against each other. Swings being thrown in all sorts of directions. By the end, you can probably feel the bruises begin to form all over your body, but you know you landed a number of really good hits on Isaac. And you see as he swings down, you're a little bit caught off guard. He swept your legs just a little bit and you're stumbling backward. Not falling completely, but stumbling. And with his arms raised to come swing down at your head, you find you feel a little bit of wind on your back. And you use that and you bring your blade up, tip pointed at his throat.
I grin a little. I can't help being it's just the slightest bit smug.
He smiles as well. It's a very proud look on his face. You recognize the same proud look that Gaia gives whenever you find an opening within her combat.
Oh yeah, his smugness becomes a bit more genuine, like a genuine grin, as he recognizes that.
And he lowers his hands, and the two of you are gasping for air. He makes his way over to one of the collection of shelves and racks, and you actually see there is a small flowing spring coming out of the wall. And he motions for you to come and get some water as he himself drinks from it and splashes his face.
Yeah, I do. I seem to have bonded with him over training, and I'm a lot more relaxed.
He smiles, and you see him, like, flick his hand, and 2 round stones jut up from the ground, perfect for sitting on. And he takes a seat.
I pop on over. I sit down.
When I was around Matthew's age, Jenna and I had known each other our whole lives. And it took me years to come to terms with my feelings for her. It's not quite.
And he thinks for a second.
No, I knew I loved my wife. I just couldn't find the words. Unfortunately, Matthew takes it from me in almost every sense.
Birch warned me about this too.
You seem like a good kid, Phelan. Although,
And you see, make me a notice roll.
Yeah, there's my expertise. Where's my die? That's a 7.
7. You see he's rubbing his thumb. And you notice
The bite!
it's the bite scar from when you bit him when you first arrived to Scala.
My eyes do that tired kind of squint, like, oh, this shit again.
just be careful. Please be careful.
What do you mean, be careful?
Don't fall into bad habits again.
I won't. Besides, I thought this wasn't about Matthew.
It isn't. It's about you.
Sort of furrows his brow a little.
I have been Gaia's right hand since the very beginning. Me at her right, and Vantis at her left. Just took some time, and I figured it was time for you and I to have some training.
Well, thank you. It was fun.
I know that you are not the most comfortable with myself and Vantis, but I can happily inform, or at least I hope that I can happily inform Gaia that there's future training involved.
I would like to train with you more. Oh, with Master Gaia not having the time.
Gaia, she has strength. She has determination. She has courage. What she lacks is technique. And that is what I intend to train you three on.
I don't exactly train with Master Gaia for technique.
Oh, I know. However, raw power can only get you so far.
Right.
When you take your mark of mastery, the three of you, you'll be tested on multiple levels. One of which being your technique.
As soon as he brings up the mark of mastery, Phelan looks 1,000-yard stare, viscerally upset, doesn't want to talk further.
It's not a paper test. It is a test of your will your skill, and your strength of heart.
Somehow that doesn't comfort me anymore.
It's terrifying. I failed mine several times. But correct me if I'm wrong, but you seem to be one stubborn-headed mule and won't give up after the first.
I get it from Gaia. He smirks.
He holds a hand out.
I stare at it dumbly for a second before cautiously taking it.
He shakes your hand. Nothing more. Just a firm yet warm grip.
I smile a little. Shake it back.
I intend to see you, all three of you, in my arena when we return to Scala.
I'll let the others know.
Alright. Break time's over. Ready to get back at it?
Of course. He runs back out. He's feral again. He's grinning.
This time you see Isaac has put away the sword and has grabbed a wooden, it looks like a wooden axe. Like a battle axe.
Oh, fuck yeah.
But you can tell that it is weighted. And if that thing hits, it's gonna hurt.
Oh, the high stakes just make him more ferally excited. He's grinning ear to ear.
Zenquin.
Oh boy, Zenquin.
Birch has finished explaining the book. So, what do you think? I was kind of going with kind of the obvious for the cover and calling it Wrapped in Ivy, but I wanted your opinion.
Well, when you look at the ivy on the hands and you consider the ending of the book, I feel like drawing on hand fasting makes a bit more sense. So maybe Ivy fasted?
She thinks for a second.
I don't know. Faye's the wordy one, you know?
No, I like that. I think I'll write that down. And she, you can see that there's a long list on the page that she pulls out, and all of the names seem to be scratched out. But she puts down Ivy fasted. So yeah. Thanks. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. I heard about the whole thing with you guys, I guess, failing a mission.
We didn't fail a mission. We accidentally went into a mission that was far above even master pay grade because we didn't
Oh,
check it.
No, I know about the underground. I'm talking about I heard that you guys did something happened during the dance. I don't know the details, but
Zen grimaces. Right. That.
well, like I said, I don't know all the details, but I just wanted to see if you were okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we're good. Gaia isn't exactly angry at us since she expected it to happen and just didn't communicate it to us.
Yeah, I think she was a little bit more focused on the fact that me and Phelan kind of did the thing. But are you okay, Zen?
Yeah, I'm fine.
She frowns. You know, I may not act it, but I feel like I'm pretty perceptive. I think I get that from Mom, but still. It doesn't take much
He's trying
for
to
me.
keep a blank face, but he is petrified.
It doesn't take much for me to see that something's up. If you don't want to talk about it, that's fine. You're a good friend, and I wanted to make sure you're okay.
We don't have the full story on everything, so I feel like having emotions about the situation is not helpful. We don't know everything. We don't know if... And he goes on to explain what actually happened.
Anytime you try to mention Elias, you hear the static come out. You can think the name, but it can't come out.
He doesn't even bother. He already knows that it's not there. Instead of Elias, he just says... He just uses the pronoun game, honestly. He knows that...
I don't remember you going to the dance with anyone.
He shudders at that. Oh, great. The memory loss on that is happening faster. I'll need to tell the others. So we learned that there's a place, and if people are from that place or go to that place, we start to not be able to remember they existed. And the less close to the people you are, it seems, the quicker that happens.
She frowns. That's scary.
Yeah.
I
Especially because it's starting to feel like it's really closely tied to me and Faye and our whole issue.
Okay,
know?
well, if you guys go, you better let us know, because we don't want to forget you guys.
We don't know where it is, Birch. You don't have to worry about that.
I'm gonna worry. It's my job to worry. I mean,
Zen smiles weakly and just like, we have no intention of going there. Scala is our home.
I'm worried about you, Zen. There's something else bothering you, and I can't tell what. And it's been a little bit more obvious when you got here. Is it Look. And she looks over and she gets up and shuts her door. And you actually see that there's a inside lock that she locks. You can tell me in full confidence. If nothing else, I'm training to be a doctor, so I can keep you and anything that you tell me confidential.
Birch.
I'm serious, Zen. I can't just see you suffering and not do anything about it.
I'm not suffering.
It doesn't. I mean, suffering isn't the right word. Struggling?
Your mom has already taken care of it, okay?
I don't. Not really, because she won't tell me.
Yeah, that's probably for the best. The fact that she figured anything out at all is a problem.
Is it weird?
No, it's not weird, Birch.
Is it me?
No, of course it's not. He just takes a breath.
It's Matt.
He doesn't say anything.
Oh. Zen.
Please don't, oh Zen.
Faye doesn't know, does he?
No, of course he doesn't know. Nobody's supposed to know.
She sits down on the bed next to you and just places a hand on your thigh. I'm sorry.
It's not a big deal, Birch, okay? I'm fixing it.
Is there anything I can do to help? I want to help.
There's nothing to help, Birch. I just need to get over it. And nobody needs to know. He holds her gaze very seriously. Nobody can know.
I won't tell anyone. I'm not that kind of asshole. I may be an asshole, but I'm not that kind.
Well, you have to understand my concern.
Yeah, I know.
I don't want you to feel like you're helping by saying anything to anybody, okay?
No. Gods, no. If anything, that's gonna make it worse.
It needs to just die, okay? It needs to just go in a box and be locked away forever. And I need to get over it. And it'll be fine.
Locking up your emotions is very unhealthy, Zen.
I need to get over it. Listen.
Well,
I saw that they are clearly interested in each other way earlier than it seems anybody else did, and I decided then and there that these emotions need to go out the goddamn window. I am just taking my time, unfortunately, and it's not going as fast as it should.
She thinks for a second. I might be able to help.
How?
Well, I can suppress an emotion, but I don't like doing it. I had to learn this for my studies, and I don't...
That feels unhealthy.
It kind of is, considering the fact that I know that you guys are already struggling with memory shit, and the way I do it is by kind of overwriting one of the memory that causes the emotion. It only changes it slightly, but like, I
don't want to do that.
You wouldn't forget Matt completely, obviously. It would just change a little bit of... It won't get rid of your affection for him completely.
Birch. I need to do this the right way. I need to handle this the right way. And altering my brain so that I don't like him is not the answer.
It wouldn't get rid of your like for him. It would just make it less prominent. But I don't want you to do it if you don't want it. I hate even knowing this spell, because it's a heavy weight, but...
If I change my mind, I will tell you, okay? But I need to handle this the right way.
She smiles and... You're a good friend, Zen. And you may not feel it, and you may not think it, but you're a good friend.
I'm not gonna get in the way of his first crush.
Well, if you need any help at all, even if it's just a lending ear or someone to hug, you've got my number.
Yeah, I know.
You do have my number, right?
Yeah, you gave it to me after the...
Right. Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
You're good. And he puts his arm around her and gives her a squeeze.
Yeah, she gives you a hug and a little peck on the cheek. Just a friendly little affection. How do you think it's going down there?
Well, if your mom is in charge of Nessa and your dad is in charge of Faye, we probably have a good, 10 minutes before somebody loses an appendage. We should probably go.
Maybe we just wait a minute. See what happens.
That's fair. If we hear any explosions or screaming, then we can hurry down.
So, to find out what is happening with Nessa, at this point, Jacobs has taken your advice a little bit, Nessa, and is slowly building a small sandwich out of biscuits and chicken and a little bit of the meat pie, and just kind of making this small bite finger sandwich for him to nibble on. You can, at this point, even without a notice check, you can see that he is holding back from just devouring the entire thing in one bite.
Mm-hmm.
But he stays quiet, kind of waiting to see if you have the first say.
Nessa's just like she's just so emotionally wrung out, but she kind of looks over at him. Kind of gives a sigh. Manages to get up slowly and walks over and sits at the table opposite him. And she kind of stares at the food. She kind of like steals one of the meat pies and kind of nibbles at it. And she kind of looks up at Jacobs, just, you can tell that she's like exhausted, and she just looks at him and she's like, so you didn't really leave?
No, I don't think I did.
She takes another like small bite of the meat pie. And she's like, Mom told me stories,
Yeah?
She told me about how you guys met. She told me about point is, Mom misses you. And I don't know if she thought you were dead or if you actually left. I don't know. And she just like, she feels the tears welling up again, but she just quickly wipes them away in frustration and is just like, do you really? She kind of looks up at him almost like pleadingly. You really don't remember me?
He hesitates, mouth kind of open, about to take a bite, before setting the food back down.
I remember having the most energetic monkey of a child with beautiful golden hair, eyes that looked as though I was gazing upon a sea of grass. I remember you pulled on my hair constantly. Got me to actually start combing my hair on a daily basis.
Nesta just kind of looks down and you can just see the tears rolling down her face. Do you have any idea? Any idea at all what happened?
I remember that I was on a mission with my team.
Nessa looks up at that.
And I remember falling at some point. There was a huge cliff. We were backed up. And I stumbled. And I fell. I fell for a very long time. I remember one of my teammates, he tried to grab me. Held on as best as he could, but he got hit and let go.
Looks up at him, and you can see a little bit of determination in his eyes, in her eyes, and she's like, "Do you remember your teammate's name? I don't know."
Yeah, my team. There was... And he's thinking for a long time. There was... I'm sorry, it's been years. I'm trying... It's on the tip of my tongue, I promise.
Nessa takes a bite of the meat pie, and she kind of looks up at him, and she's like, I'm patient.
It was 2 girls and a boy. One with stark, almost black violet hair, a lot like your friend. The other had an interesting cue, and she was rowdy and rambunctious, always getting into trouble. And the boy, he was a very good friend of mine. We were very close. He was rude and angry, but had a soft spot. Was always studying and learning. And had his hair looked like fire.
Nessa nods at that. So they tried to save you?
He did, yeah. The rest of them were fighting off the Heartless, and he reached down and grabbed me, and I remember seeing him get struck by a blast and lose his grip.
And Nessa kind of tries to press him a little bit further. She's like, "But do you remember their names?"
I don't.
That
I'm sorry.
Nessa kind of just shrugs at that, kind of exhausted, but she's like, maybe those names will return to you. Maybe.
Yeah. Maybe. I would like that.
And then she looks at him almost like, not hostility, but kind of, she looks at him very, very seriously, and she's like, "So, Jacobs was your name, right?"
Yes. When I woke up 3 years ago, I remembered 3 things, and that was my name, Ariel, and yours, Nessa. And I remembered what each of you felt like, your synergy. Imagine my surprise just walking down the road near the beach, and I suddenly feel a familiar strength.
Nessa just sniffles. Obviously still kind of crying a little bit, but more silent.
He looks down and, you still have the necklace.
Nessa, immediately puts her hand up to the necklace. And she kind of looks up at you, and you can see the tears streaming down her face, and she's like, "This is the last thing you left me. Of course I kept it."
Can I see it for a second?
She looks up, kind of a little bit hesitantly, and then slowly takes off the necklace and hands it to him.
He takes it, and he himself also removes the necklace strung along his neck. And you watch as he takes the 2 synergy stones, unwraps his from the leather thong, and almost clicks them into place.
Nessa's eyes widen up.
He smiles, and you can see a wave of assurance over his face, as though this final key answered everything that he had. Every question he could have possibly asked. And he hands you back the completed necklace.
She hesitantly takes it, but don't you want to keep yours?
I have no use of it. I can't seem to be able to use my synergy much more.
Wait, you can't use synergy anymore?
I can do a little,
And you watch as he holds a hand out, and a small little rain cloud appears over his empty cup and fills and rains down water into it.
but that's about all I can do.
She kind of takes another bite of the meat pie. And, and she just doesn't know what to say at this point. She just awkwardly munches on the meat pie and then again she it looks like a thought hit her, and she looks back up at him and she's like, "So, if you're going to come back, are you..." And she looks down for a second. "Are you going to leave again?"
No. No, not if I can help it. Although
And she looks back up.
worried about what your mother will think when she sees me.
Nessa
Especially
just gives a wry chuckle at that, and she's like, "Yeah, Mom might, she might give you an earful. She may not punch you like I did, but,
Knowing your mother, it's much scarier to get chewed out by her.
And Nessa rolls her eyes and she's like, "Yeah, I feel that."
I'm glad to hear she hasn't changed much.
Nessa smiles softly and Mom is... She looks back up, and Mom means everything to me, Raising me by herself all these years, she means a lot. So, be careful, okay?
I know it's hard to believe, but trust me when I say that I would have never let this happen if I could have controlled it. I wouldn't want you two to be alone. You two were my whole world.
Nessa just shivers.
Finding
Like-
you two is what drove me and kept me alive these past 3 years.
Nessa closes her eyes, like almost. Well, she looks back up and. Well, I guess we'll get to know each other from now on, huh?
I'd like that. I'd very
We're
much
gonna
so like that.
And we're gonna find out what happened. I want to know what happened. I need to know more. I still have it stuck in my head that you left, and if that's not the case, then we need to find out what happened. For you, for me, and for Mom. We need to.
He reaches
we need to
over.
know.
He reaches over and gingerly places his hand on yours.
Nessa doesn't know what to think of it, but she doesn't pull away.
He doesn't interrupt you. He lets you get it out.
Just. Just. This isn't gonna be over in just one night. It's gonna take me some time, okay?
I understand. I am in no rush. I'm just so happy that I was able to finally reunite with my little snowflake.
Nessa's eyes well up at that. Okay. And then she kind of looks at his plate and then kind of looks at him and is like, you probably should eat some more. Mom's gonna scold me if you don't get food, I think.
He chuckles and goes back to making his little sandwich and slowly increases the size of his bites.
Nessa just, starts eating her meat pie.
Fast forwarding to that evening. It's now looking at your phones with their capability of kind of syncing up to the world's time. You can see that it's about 10 or 11 o'clock when Jenna and Isaac head to bed. They have given Jacobs the couch or rather the spare guest room on the ground floor. And Matt has offered for you three to bunk in his room. It's big enough for the four of us.
Nessa accepts, but she's exhausted and she just, yeah, okay. And she goes over to a spot on the floor. She just picks a spot and just lays down.
I have an idea. What if we take all the blankets and pillows and do another nest situation, but up in that observatory we saw when we landed?
Well, spoiler alert?
It's his room. Okay.
He smiles and, yeah, it's my room.
Okay. Yeah.
Nessa's already asleep on the floor. She's just, she's still, you can still see that she's, crying.
Yeah,
but she's asleep.
He's led you guys up to the room. It's just as bad as his dorm room. There are papers and books all over the place. There's a bed that's kind of built into a nook of the wall. There's this loft that leads up to a top floor where you can see the telescope.
Well, Zen's beelining it for the telescope.
There's bookshelves upon bookshelves of different books in different languages. And Matt just kind of lays out a bunch of the, like he's taken a bunch of spare blankets and whatnot, covers over Nessa, gives her a pillow, and a little pat on the shoulder.
Yeah, she's just out.
Zen, you clamber up onto the loft. There's like another, like, a couple of bedrolls up there.
He's focused on the telescope.
And you can see that there's, like, a little setup near the eyepiece and you can see, like, a bunch of logs. But they are in Weyardian. And
he doesn't mess with the paperwork. He just wants to look.
It's pointed directly at Mount. What Matt has informed you guys to be Mount Alf, where this golden sun is. And even as the sun sets in the normal day, it actually does become night, even though there's a dull, almost a moon glow coming from the golden sun.
He's turning it towards the stars and just staring.
Faye's being a little bit nosy. He's kind of looking around.
Matt climbs up to the observatory. Okay, yeah. Be very careful about moving that, because that makes a really loud noise.
Okay, noted.
What are you looking at?
Just looking.
Okay. Yeah,
You know me, I like space.
yeah. No, it can see it pretty far. You can probably even see the same, star system that Scala is at. Go like another 2 degrees north, 4 degrees west.
He does as he's instructed.
Sure enough, yeah. It centers on a blip of light out in the distance. Faye, make me an investigation check.
Will do. Oh, sorry. I can see what I have in that. Okay, I say D6. That's a 5.
You find a very specific blueprint that catches your eye as you're kind of snooping around the room. And you recognize the synergy trap.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
You've learned enough Weyardian to read some of it. And one point catches your eye.
Mm-hmm.
Manual operation.
Oh. This requires being, like, in it. That seems hazardous.
Matt's sat next to you, Zen. Kind of just watching you play around with the telescope. I usually just use that to track the progress of the golden sun.
Oh, is that what all these notes are?
Yeah. I've been watching it fluctuate a little bit, and it seems to kind of cycle between high tides of synergy sapping and low tides.
So it really acts more like a moon.
Kind of, yeah. It's weird because there's a lot of power that comes from the sun and the moon, and the ancient civilizations actually worshipped the sun and moon.
That makes sense. When a lot of natural things can't really be explained, but they notice it happens around.
Well, I mean, it
close
could
to
be.
your body.
I mean, it could be explained, considering that the sun and moon are kind of intertwined with synergy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just when you get done with this, if you can put it back,
Yeah. I'll put it back where it goes.
I appreciate it.
Of course.
Just don't stay up too late, because like I said, it makes a lot of noise and it will wake everyone up when it moves.
But it's late. I'll just put it back now.
Is their conversation is tapering off? Can I be sneaky?
Yeah. What do you
Should
want
I
to
be
do?
a stealthy boy?
What do you want to do?
I am not sleeping in this room tonight. I will go find the bookshelf downstairs or a place outside.
Okay.
I will quietly evaporate like a ghost if I can.
Try to make me a stealth check, and
Yeah.
Zen, you can... Nessa, you can make me a notice check at disadvantage, and Zen, you can make me a notice check.
Yeah, Nessa's already conked
Yeah,
out.
Nessa's sleeping, but yeah, I can still make a notice check.
Yeah, just with disadvantage, because you are asleep.
Zen
That's a
is not
slow
paying
dude.
attention at all. He has
So
no
when you're
fucking idea.
talking-
8 plus 5, 13.
So disadvantage is like just a D4.
No, so you
roll
roll...
2 and you take the lower roll.
Oh, cool. All right.
I exploded with a 13.
Mhm.
He doesn't want to be here. He really doesn't want to be here.
Nessa got a 3.
Yeah, you're gone. Yeah, you can make your way over to, like, the gummy ship if you want. It's really cold out, so...
Yeah, I'll go to the gummy ship.
Gummy ship would probably be the most safe spot.
He wanted to go to the bookshelf.
I mean, you can. It's dark in the house.
Yeah, but there's also fucking Jacobs down there, so I'll probably because he's on the couch, which is, I think, in close proximity to the bookshelf. So I'm gonna go to the gummy ship. That sounds like a better idea.
Yeah.
Zen wants to wait until Matt falls asleep and actually go and bunk with Birch instead.
Okay. Yeah, at some point, Matt just...
He would have already texted Birch and, let
Yeah.
her know ahead of time.
She gave you a thumbs up as a response. And Matt's like,
"This
all
is
right,
awkward."
I'm gonna go get ready for bed, use the bathroom, stuff like that. So, make yourself at home.
Yeah, I'm gonna go say goodnight to Birch.
Okay. Well, if one of us are asleep before the other, then have a good night, Zen.
Yeah. Night. He's gonna dip out and go to Birch.
Sometime in the night. First, Zen,
Fuck us.
you get over to Birch's room, and she lets you in. She's in sort of like a pajama set. She's still awake, still wide awake. You can see that she's got her lamp on her writing desk. And she's like, you can... I've got my little futon if you want it, or if you want to sleep on the bed, I can take the futon.
I'll take the futon. I'm not taking your bed.
Okay.
You're finally home. You get your bed.
I mean, it's comfy.
Birch.
Alright, I just thought I'd ask.
And he's gonna softly, because acoustic guitar, just, strum a little bit, work on a song while she's working on her book, and just vibe together.
Yeah.
They're probably both not gonna get very much sleep.
Oh, Phelan's not getting a wink either. Phelan is wide awake the entire night.
At least Faye has a brand new book to study.
This is true. He would probably be reading that right now.
Yeah, Nessa's exhausted.
Nessa needs her rest.
At some time late at night, Phelan,
Oh, shit.
you hear the ramp extend. And
I look up.
kind of peeking in is Matthew.
Oh, hey, Matt.
He's got 2 mugs in his hands.
What is that?
Just some... I couldn't sleep, and I noticed you weren't anywhere, so I figured you were out here, and I was making hot cocoa, so I wanted to see if you wanted some.
That sounds amazing. He motions for the pat where he's sitting beside
Yeah.
him. For Matthew.
He sets it down on the table and sits down and... What's wrong? Is everything okay?
Yeah, I just don't think I can sleep there.
I get it. It's probably a little awkward sleeping at another person's house.
I mean, I lived in an office before this, so...
Fair enough. What are you reading?
He hands over the book that he found earlier. That Jenna let him borrow.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
I can make out like 0.5% of it at best, but I'm putting pieces together.
Well, if you need any help translating, just ask and I'll try to help.
You should be sleeping. He teases a little.
When do I sleep?
But you should.
I know. So should you.
We're
gonna argue about that.
Usually I sleep. I just... Not tonight.
I gotcha. Well,
Sips at his hot cocoa.
I'm glad I was able to catch you. It feels like a lot has gone on today, huh?
Yeah. A lot.
Hey, I wanted to talk to you.
I'm listening.
So, about the dance.
Rapidly stops drinking his cocoa.
At this point, you feel the gummy ship rumble. And
I look up.
it's strong enough to where it is shaking the house.
Oh, I dart outside.
Enough. Zen and Nessa, you feel in your sleep the ground, or the floor beneath you, shuddering.
Nessa,
I'm
Nessa
up.
wakes
Keep
up.
laid out.
Keep laid out. I'm outside with Matt. I dragged him
Yeah.
the other
Yeah,
arm.
Nessa is just like
He
pretty-
immediately alerts Birch. Birch, up! And he has his key laid out, and he's...
Nessa,
Birch
Nessa
is up as
shrugs
well.
off. Yeah, Nessa shrugs off her blanket and actually darts outside.
Yeah, Isaac follows you guys outside as well. And you see that the golden sun is, while it was faded before, it almost looks like it's eclipsing. And Matt is confused for a second and then runs upstairs. And you hear those of you who are outside hear the telescope extend to zoom in, and you see that Matt is staring out at the golden sun.
Zen's just looking around wildly, catches Master Isaac's gaze, and it's like, what's going on?
Nessa pulls out her keyblade. And then there's like, where's Jacobs?
You hear...
Oh no.
Oh god, the manual operations stressing me out right now.
Matt looks over at you, Faye. It's Heartless.
Oh shit. Covering it?
Yeah, thousands of them.
I go to look.
And sure enough, you take a peek, and you know about the 1,000 Heartless battle that happened in Radiant Garden.
Tornado.
You've heard about swarms.
The golden
It is.
sun?
This is much more. There's thousands of them swarming over the golden sun.
What
What
are
do
they
we do?
doing? What does
What do
that
we do?
What does that mean?
We need to go.
Nessa, where's your dad?
Jacobs
Nessa
is.
runs into
Gaia.
the house.
Yeah, Jacobs is like standing up, like, what's going on?
Is
Here,
there an
stay
emergency
close
line
to
for
us.
her?
You
We
can.
have an emergency line to
Do we have a Gaia
yeah.
emergency line?
We do
You've
have
got
a
a
Gaia
little.
emergency
You have
line.
an emergency trigger, like a panic button of sorts.
Panic.
that
I hit
sends.
Shit, get to the switch.
Guys, it will take her days. We need to go.
Okay, alright.
It's still an
Nessa's
alert, so
just-
she knows something's happening.
Isaac runs inside and grabs some clothes and tosses some to Matt. Everybody on the ship.
Alright.
Nessa nods.
Yep. On the
And
ship.
We're boarding.
she stares at Jacobs as if like, you gotta go first.
Jacobs is like, I can't fight.
Alright, Jacobs, Jenna, you stay here. Let's go. Zen's
Okay,
trying to,
and-
pull Nessa on the ship.
Nessa kind of just she glances at Jacobs, almost
like
a
leaving them
little
on
bit of longing, but then she grasps the necklace and kind of gives him a little bit of a nod, and then lets Zen pull her away.
Fuck.
Jenna's a competent fighter. It'll be fine.
Yep. You guys all load up onto the gummy ship, and Matt hesitates for a second, and Faye, you see him grab the trap and set it next
I
to
look at
him.
him very carefully. I grip
You
his
set-
arm.
He sets it next to him in the pilot's seat.
I grab his arm very tight and make eye contact with him.
What?
And I tell him, don't do anything stupid.
I will do my best, but we need to get there now.
Okay, I let him go.
He loads up the ship. Everyone gets on board, and he takes off. You guys have enough time to get dressed by the time you get there, but it's about a third of the way covered by the time that you guys reach Mount Alf. And you can see just this swarm of Heartless that is growing up from the ground.
Where are they all coming from?
Zen's just kind of looking out the window in abject horror.
Yeah, same with Nessa.
I don't know. But we gotta stop them somehow.
How do you think we're gonna stop them?
Isaac looks
How
at
many?
you three. You are strong and capable fighters. This will be a walk in the park.
Yes, sir.
Nessa just nods. However, she's a little uncertain, but she nods anyway.
Face confident.
Time to take that drive form for a spin, Faye.
I
Matt
gotta build it first.
circles around, unable to find a place to really park the ship. And Isaac slams his fist on the ramp button, looks at you guys, nods, and then jumps.
Oh, there he goes.
Nessa decides to go after him and jumps
Yep.
too.
Yeah, why not?
Faye
And Zen
following.
just fucking runs.
Birch jumps as well, and the five of you descend into this sea of Heartless.
Nessa's in battle stance.
Let's go. We roll an initiative?
Roll me initiative, and then we're going to take the quickest of breaks that way I can get set up for this.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
Yep. Can we finish this battle in a half an hour?
we will
got
certainly
this.
try.
We got this.
We'll do our best.
That's a
And I'm
20
okay.
for me.
That's an 18 for me.
Alright. That is a... Remember, it is a D12 and a D20 in your body.
I swear to God, if
Oh.
Matthew does something dumb and self-sacrificial, I'm gonna kill him.
That is a
If he
dies, I will kill him.
26 and a
If
17.
he dies, we will revive him to kill him again. So
Yes.
23. Wait.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, 23.
Oh,
So,
wait,
send me,
wait.
message me.
So
It's a D20 plus your plus a body roll.
okay. So I got
Send it to me in the general chat of the Trinity, and we will be right back with some combat, guys.
We have a roles chat. It's game info.
Okay, gotcha. Then yeah, if you can send that there.
Fuck yeah,
God,
Nessa. Get it
fucking
going.
I know.
Damn it.
I know.
Oh, this
Y'all.
music slaps. Guys, Zen's favorite spell is built for this.
Oh, the magnet spiral.
So
Right?
we are
Yep.
going to do what I've been kind of homebrewing on the side.
Oh, fuck.
We're
Yeah,
going to be
homebrew.
doing mass combat.
Oh,
mass combat. Okay.
So, I will be asking you if you are doing a physical attack, an ability, or a spell. For you, Nessa, it is either an attack, an ability / synergy, or a spell. Synergy will be, and that will determine whether you make a body, mind, or heart roll.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
I will be making contested rolls against you guys. Isaac rolled a 26, and Birch
God, I just want this song and
Roll
only this one on
a
loop. This is
17.
so fucking good.
If I cast, so during
This
mass
is a-
combat, if
this
I
is a
do
1 hour and
spells, does it
25
still
minute
count
video.
toward my drive form?
Yes.
Okay, just wanted to know.
So each time we do something, it will count towards your drive form.
And for this type of combat, does our defense matter?
No. So
Okay.
what's going to happen is I will be rolling contested rolls against you guys, and depending on how
how well you beat the contested roll determines, do you succeed? There will be 4 levels of success. There
I
will
was just
be
trying to figure out if I should use arrow or not. So it's just
no. Don't worry about
yeah.
it.
Okay.
All I need
Does
to
it
know.
actually matter what spell we cast?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
It is a. There will
Darn.
be 4 levels of success. There is the. I guess we can include this in the video. There will be the critical success, where if you beat my roll by 3 or more. Or, sorry, I guess 4 or more would be better, because rolls. So 4 or more, you don't take any damage. A success, you take minimal damage, but you deal damage to the opponents. A failure, which you do kill a couple of Heartless, but you take a moderate amount of damage. And a critical failure, which is I beat you by 4 or more. And that is you have not beaten any Heartless, and you take a sustained amount of damage, a pretty sizable amount of damage. Okay.
Noted.
And how exactly does healing work in this setup?
A 4th option that you can take is healing.
We have Birch. Don't
Birch is also
We have
going
Birch.
to be a lot on healing rolls, and Nessa does also have some healing.
Yes, we do.
gonna need it
And
'cause
you,
I've my attack
I've got
dice are
Kira,
teenage
guys.
babies.
if
I've
you,
got Kira.
if you
We
heal,
could just say fuck it and have Birch be our pocket healer.
well, so
Pocket
here's
healer.
the thing. Each time you guys use an ability or a spell, you're going to reduce your MP by 1 and increase your drive form by 1.
Right.
Only one of us has a drive.
It's okay.
You also can do limit breaks. This will actually give you guys the ability to do a team limit break if all 3 of you have 10 drive.
Okay, so it doesn't matter. So it doesn't matter if we have a drive form or not.
No.
Just
We're
keep
still
track of how
building
many
up drive.
spells you use.
Okay.
A 5th option. You guys now have gens.
Yes.
Oh yeah. I'm prepared.
If you guys use a gen, it will not require a roll, and it will be an automatic critical success. However,
If any of us go down, I'm
So-
popping Cinder. Yeah.
this is the way that these work. Is you will get the chance to use your gen once, critical success, to use its ability. After you use its ability, you can then use it to replace a roll with a critical success and deal damage. And that'll put your gens into stage 3. If all 4 of your gens are in stage 3, I will allow you guys to do a summon.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
And that will be a critical success for all 3 of you. And it will wipe out a massive amount of Heartless.
Okay, guys, we gotta
Okay.
use those gins then.
Yep. Keep those gens going.
Mine can restore MP, so that'll be helpful since we're all trying to build our drive.
And
And
So, I've
mine
got
is great for if
spring.
any of us go down.
And I've got spring for healing, and I've got shell for defense.
Let's do this thing.
Cool. Isaac.
1 sec. So, Heartless will move at initiative 20, right after you, Faye, and before Birch. So, Isaac is going to do a body roll, because that is his best thing. Isaac starts with a failure.
Isaac, buddy, I tuckered him out too much.
He just woke up.
He takes 2 points of damage, but takes out 3 Heartless. So,
Okay.
up next is Nessa. So, you have your 5 options. You have body, basically body, mind, heart, healing.
Wait, I thought we were
or-
doing spells or abilities.
So abilities / synergy is a mind roll, and then
Okay,
spells
I was
are a
confused
heart roll.
'cause-
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
So
totally
body,
different thing.
body,
Gotcha.
mind, and heart. Any abilities you use are mind. So body, mind, or heart roll. Let me know what spell or ability you're using.
Wait, I
and
thought we didn't say what
It
spell
does.
we were
It
using.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter in terms of like the effect. It just lets me know what you're using.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Okay. But
Okay,
you did say
so-
all spells are going to deal 1 MP for this
correct.
battle.
Correct.
Got it. I'm good. I'm solid. I'm ready to go.
I still would like to know what you're using, but it isn't
Okay.
important.
Okay.
So, body,
Okay.
mind, heart, healing / item, or your summon, or your gen, I should say.
So how about we summon Shell right off the bat?
Okay, what does Shell do?
Defense.
Can Shell have the ability to like cast some kind of like protective shield?
Well, Shell does
Or
have an
increase
ability.
defense?
Shell does have an ability, so let's pull up Shell.
I'm trying to remember.
Shell reduces all damage the party would take for the rest of the current turn by 50%. So basically, until your next turn, any damage that the party takes will be halved.
Oh,
Okay.
fuck yeah.
So
Let's do that.
Okay.
Let's start off doing that.
cool. Yeah, you can it's a critical success of using Shell. So if you guys take damage, it will be halved.
Noted.
Zen, you're up.
You know how I got to start this magnet spiral, baby.
Okay, so make me a heart roll, and I will contest.
Oh, what's my heart die? D8.
A,
3.
Same.
3. That is a success, because they also rolled a 3, but ties go to the player. So, you will take 1 point of damage, and roll me a d6.
Explodey? Does it explodey?
Yes, they can explode.
Oh, fuck yeah.
These
Get
will
them
be a
bitches.
8.
8. You take out 8 heartless.
Oh, fuck yeah, Zenquin.
I want you to keep track of how much heartless you guys take out.
He's so fucking cocky right now. He's
Okay.
ready to go.
Faye.
Yep. Lightning bolt.
Yep. Okay, make me a heart roll.
That is a 6.
That is a critical success because they rolled a 1.
Fuck
Oh,
yeah,
rough.
Phelan.
Oh, is it?
Roll me-
Oh, it's good for me.
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
Critical success.
Yeah, it's good for you.
Woo.
So, make me a d8.
That's a 3.
Okay, take out 3 heartless.
Okay.
And you don't take any damage.
Woo!
Up next is the heartless. So they're all gonna make rolls against you guys. So, going down the list, Nessa, roll me a body roll. We're contesting.
Can I use guard?
Nope.
Dang it. So body roll. Okay.
Yep.
Technically, guard is already active because of your.
Yeah, technically guard is already active because of your synergy.
7.
7. That is a success on their part. They rolled an 8. So you will take 1 point of damage because they rolled a 3.
Okay.
And halved rounded down.
Merciful DM, thank you for not rounding up.
Zen.
We're already.
Well, with how much life you guys or health you guys have, I can't round
body
up.
roll?
Body
Fair
roll.
enough.
Roll 9, bitch. Let's fucking go.
So, let's have a little bit of fun with this then, because they rolled a 1.
Oh fuck yeah!
You guys remember
doing
the scene or the actual 1,000 Heartless fight in
Yeah.
so you know how those floaty Heartless that shoot a laser beam?
Oh, did Zen
You
just
watch
grab
as
one of them?
You watch as Zen grabs the back of one, points it outward, and beams.
Yo, my big brother's so cool.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead and roll me
laughing
a
like a fucking maniac right now.
Go ahead and roll me a d10 because that was a critical failure on them.
Oh. 6.
Yeah, you take out 6 Heartless.
Let's go.
Faye, make me a body roll.
Yep.
Come on, Phelan.
It's a 4.
That is a critical success.
Oh, come
On your sorry.
On you. You're
They rolled a critical fail
Yeah.
because they rolled a 1. Again.
Yeah, that's why I was confused.
I'm the reason why
Let's
I said
go.
that is because I rolled a freaking 7 and I anyway.
So,
Alright, what's up?
Faye, this time you see this Heartless. It almost looks like a wheel. And you swing your Keyblade outward, hooking the blade within the wheel, and kind of spin it over your head and roll it back into the group of Heartless. Go ahead and roll me a d10.
Absolutely. Do. Do they explode?
Yes, they do.
Let's go, Phelan.
That's
Woo!
18.
18. Okay.
18.
Jeez
I
Louise.
know.
I love
Yeah,
it.
you take out a ton.
Holy shit!
Add 18 to your Heartless count. Let's go.
Woo!
Oh fuck yeah! Let's go. We're fucking shooting through these guys.
Yeah, but there's like thousands of them.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
but still.
But still.
the swarm of darkness is immeasurable.
Oh god.
You guys can barely see the floor around you from how much darkness there is.
We're doing what we need to be doing.
Yeah, you're disrupting. Birch is going to make a heart roll. And
Let's go, Birch.
she is going to cast Quake. That is a critical success. That is a
Oh,
10
we're
versus
so
a 4.
kick-ass.
Yo.
However, she only kills 2.
Oh.
Hey, you know what? That's still
It's
a quick
okay.
success, girly. You get it.
Isaac is
One
up.
is a win.
You see as he begins to swing, his Keyblade changes ever so slightly. It starts to like glow. He is going to use his summon. He is going to let's see here. Which one does he want to use? He's just going to use the normal flint. His very first one. So you watch as he like lunges into the air, and as he begins to like swing downward, you see a gem pop out from his chest and attach itself to the blade, and you watch as the blade glows in this yellow light, and he slams down with the seismic force. And he will take out 2 Heartless.
Go, Isaac. Go,
Go, Isaac.
Nessa,
Yes.
you're up.
Well, don't cuck us. Tell
Okay.
him how many he killed.
I said 2.
Oh.
He
It cut out.
decides. So, I know that Christmas cheer. I tend to get an explode, like a -1 to explode after moving, right?
Correct.
Okay. So.
Bull rush, Nessa.
Yeah, I
yeah,
will
she
allow
is-
that.
She is actually gonna just, she is just gonna let out a little bit of a battle cry, and just rush the Heartless.
Hell yeah.
That's our barbarian. That's our girl.
Yeah.
And then when she stops, she just casts Blizzard from where she is.
Okay. So make me a heart roll. Are you using Blizzard or are you using Frost?
You know what?
Because that'll determine heart or body, or heart or mind.
You know what? I think let's stick with Blizzard for now.
Okay.
Since I've already moved and everything.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
You're going to Splody.
that's a 9.
On a D10.
On a D10.
That's an
So that's
explosion.
an explosion.
Yeah,
Oh my
because it's a
God.
-1 to
Oh my
explode.
god.
Oh, dude,
Roll
Gaia would be
again.
so proud of us.
That's a 13. We are whooping
Okay.
ass.
I want you to roll me 2d10
Back face, Neza.
as you cast
God.
Blizzaga.
Oh my
Let's
god,
go,
Neza.
girl!
That's that. The first one was a 6,
Nice.
and the second one was a 7.
You
Nice!
take out
13.
You take out 13
Nice.
Heartless as you feel... Once again, Nessa, you feel... Because they rolled a 2. You feel like the power in your Keyblade swell. And you cast Blizzaga. And you're just like, oh shit, I did it again.
Like the
Let's
first
go.
time.
Dude, we are whooping ass. Let's go.
Zen, you're up.
I want to get that drive gauge up. Let's go with another magnet spiral.
Okay. None of you have done melee attacks, so at this point, you all should have 2 drive form.
I do. I'm
Okay.
keeping track.
Oh, does our when they attack us and we get the counter, does that count or what?
No.
How
not
do we
when-
have two?
This turn will be 2.
Well,
Oh,
Faye,
okay.
you'll have 2 coming up if you
Okay,
use.
I was like, am I off count? Okay, cool.
No,
so
I figured I'm low initiative.
heart roll.
Sorry, I think I did mess up because you guys are actually supposed to get 2 drive every ability.
That is important. Then
So,
this is
yeah.
4 for me.
So Nessa, you should have 4 drive. Faye, you
Okay,
should have
4
2
drive.
right now, and
Okay.
then Zen, this will be 4 for you. Yeah. So
okay,
heart roll.
So heart roll.
Yep,
Let's go, Splody.
they exploded too, so you better be. You better hope.
Oh.
That's a
come on,
10.
Zen.
That's a 13.
No, it's okay. Something had to give.
So it's just a failure. It's not a critical failure. So you still can take out some Heartless if you roll me a D4. And they only
Fucking
hit for
explosion.
1.
Oh my
Let's
god,
go, let's
popping
go,
off.
Let's go. 5. Well, it's a D4. It's easy to explain.
Nice.
Fair
Okay.
enough.
It's only 5. It's only 5 heartless.
That's still
It's
cool.
fine. It's still cool. The song doesn't have the end. There we go.
You know what? I'm restarting this video. It's like an hour long, but like fuck it.
Okay.
Yeah, the first couple songs are real good. It's fine.
So, and you take 1 point of damage because they rolled a 1.
Gonna take 1 point of damage.
Faye, you're up.
Yes, sir. Got a lightning bolt because it's the only damaging spell that I have that isn't darkness.
You're fine. I mean, unless you want to use some darkness.
Go
I mean,
anti-Fae on him.
We
Phelan.
could get a little
Go
testy.
anti-Fae. Go anti-Fae, please.
Oh man.
No,
That'd be
because
so
there's so
fucking
many
cool.
of these guys, he probably would use a ghostly scream. We can call it a ghostly scream.
Okay.
Build that
You'll add
darkness
2
gauge,
darkness
boy.
points as well.
Okay, to my roll.
Well, no, to your darkness
My
gauge.
Oh yeah. Oh right, because we
2
changed how
points.
that works.
2 points to drive and 2 points to go. Your darkness.
Darky. Yep. Okay. Whee! Oh, that's a 4. That's okay.
Ties go to the players, so that is
Oh,
success.
fuck yes!
So
Okay,
they'll still deal.
So it's a D6.
Eesh. They rolled high on the damage, so 3 points of damage to you.
Ah, it's okay. I wasn't touched earlier,
But
so I'm
that
fine.
is a D6 for damage, or for Heartless that you killed.
I will roll. That's 5.
All right, cool. Yeah, you scream out, and you watch the Heartless just bound away. Speaking of the Heartless,
Oh, do you want me to make the heart roll for that darkness as well?
no.
No, okay. We'll leave it be.
Not for this combat.
Next time.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
So they critically fail against Isaac.
Good.
So
Isaac?
he's going to. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going down the list of who they attack. So he swings back for 5 of the Heartless. Nessa, make me a body roll.
Body roll.
I can't roll against you guys.
Suffer.
Nessa got a 1.
They also got a
Oof.
1, so ties go to the player.
Oh my god!
God.
I wasn't
No
kidding.
way.
I wasn't kidding.
This is
When I said they can't roll against you guys, so you'll take 1 point. You'll take 1 point of damage, Nessa,
Okay, 1 point of damage.
and roll me a d4.
Okay. 4. So it's bloaty.
Jeez.
Oh, it's not
Jenna and
fluffy.
fucking Jacobs are watching this from the observatory right now, like, get their
I
asses!
got a 10 on it, D4.
Oh my gosh. You watch as a. You guys watch as a dark orb, like, comes chomping towards Nessa, bites down on her arm a little bit, and you see her grab it by the forehead and use it almost like a bowling ball into the Heartless.
We are so cool.
Zen, make me a body roll.
Body roll.
Finally, they rolled decent.
6.
And the ties go to the player. Jeez. So, go ahead and roll me a d4.
We rolled.
That you will take 4 points of damage.
I exploded. 5.
Okay. Kind of same things, and you find another one of the beams, and they beam you a little bit, but you grab it by its head and flip it upside down and beam the rest of it towards the Heartless.
Literally into its little heartless ear. He just goes, haven't you learned better?
Hot.
Faye.
Sorry.
Faye.
That was me. That was not Phelan.
Faye.
Yeah, that was David.
No, make me a body roll.
Oh no, it's just actually Phelan's turn. He's not
Whoa.
admonishing you.
Me? Oh,
Yeah,
shit,
make a
sorry.
body roll.
Okay, I have to
That's
let the
a
dog
6.
6? That's a critical success, my good sir. Go ahead and roll me a d8.
No, it's only a 4, but that's okay.
Yeah. No, you get dogpiled by a group of soldiers, and
Like,
you
get the fuck off me.
blast them off of you. Birch fucking also
go,
rolls a
Birch.
critical
Oh,
success against a
Birch.
2,
That's my
and
hero.
she's going to. You watch as like a wave of shadows attempt to overtake her, and she like plants her feet into the ground to the point where she like literally breaks the earth
Oh, fuck yes.
What is that thought?
and motions upward, and you watch as they just go flying as a wave of ivy and thorns roll over them.
Oh, that's our girl.
Matthew joins the initiative.
No.
Oh,
Matt comes
Matt,
in.
No,
Oh,
Matt.
Matthew. We're
okay.
handling it. We're handling it, Matt. We could do this all day, Steve Rogers style.
He better be just casting spells. He better not have that fucking
Better.
machine.
Fucking casting spells. Or I swear to God.
He will be going right before Zen. we're going to do one more round of combat.
No.
We haven't
So-
had any time to build our tribe.
Well, at
We've
least
sort of been kicking ass.
no.
Yeah.
So, you guys are going to see Isaac dive into the sea of Heartless. And you can kind of see often, like, in the direction that he is moving, you can see Heartless flying left and right. But he is no longer going to be in the initiative.
Why did I imagine him getting like sucked up in a vacuum?
So Nessa, you are up. Do you want?
Okay.
What do you want to do? Remember, if you roll bad, you can always use, because now you have Shell as a in the standby phase or in the set phase, which means you can use them for damage.
You know what? Can I roll first to see how I roll?
Yes, you can always roll
Okay.
first. So what are you
Okay.
rolling?
Didn't you also see if we let all our gins go off, we could get a summon?
Yes.
Yes. You know what? Let's use Frost.
Frost? Okay.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead and make me a mind roll.
Okay. That's a 7.
That is a success.
Okay.
So you'll take 1 point of damage.
Okay.
And go ahead and roll me a D6 to see how much you killed.
3.
3? Okay, yeah. You blast 3 soldiers in the face with Frost. Up next is Matthew. Nope,
Oh.
wrong thing.
Stresses.
You guys see as Matt swarms his way into the fray with you guys, swathing through, wielding a sword. You guys okay?
Yeah.
Oh, we're beating ass.
Yeah, we're good.
Something's controlling them. We need to get closer to the sun.
Okay.
Okay.
And you watch as
try.
he sheaths the blade on his back, holds his hands out, and he's going to cast Gaia.
Aha!
And that is an explosion.
Man, I wish that was a spell
That's an
to summon
explosion.
Gaia.
Right?
That is
Explode?
that is a 26.
Oh my god.
So I'm not even gonna roll for the Heartless, and I'm going to give him 2d12
Give him a D20.
because that was fucking. I'm giving him 2d12.
2d12 has a better ratio of success.
So 9, 15 Heartless. You watch as
He's so cool.
he like puts his hands together and then spreads them out in front of him, and you watch as the earth crumbles underneath this swath of Heartless, launching them into the air before it settles back into a little bit of a rough terrain.
Oh fuck yes.
And he begins to run down the path that he has created.
Okay.
And you hear him call out, "Keep up! Just keep him off my back, and I can create a path through."
Okie doke.
Zen.
So Zen's pretty fucking cut up. So he's gonna holler over his shoulder as he starts following Matthew. Birch, little help!
Okay.
He's clearly visibly very injured. But he's going to cast another magnet spiral.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me that heart roll.
Just deducting points. Heart roll! Nope, wrong die. Heart roll! fucking what is happening?
I don't know what's happening.
I don't know, but let's just roll with it.
I don't know. what's
Fucking
happening.
12, man.
Go ahead and roll me 2d10. Because they rolled a 2.
Dude, Guy is gonna get the support and just be like, okay, pop off.
17.
17? You said 17?
Yes.
Damn.
Good
Okay.
lord.
Alright, well shit.
And he's chasing after Matthew.
Faye.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're up.
Oh, you said, is this our last round of combat, you said?
Mass combat.
Of mass combat, there might be more
Of
ahead.
mass combat.
Is what
Okay.
you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then I might not pot my drive form yet. That would be ill-advised, but... if I do my Dark Punisher, do I still get to roll the D4 HP?
Yes.
Okay, then I will do that.
I will allow that, yeah.
Thank you. Healing myself-y.
Roll.
What am I be rolling my heart? Let me look. Yep, okay. Ba ba da 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 da. It's a 7.
Okay.
What is happening?
Alright.
We haven't heard what they rolled yet.
My gods.
That
It
is
is ridiculous, though.
You rolled a 7?
Yeah.
That is a success.
Nice, we'll take it.
You will take 2 points of damage. Roll me a D6 for how many you kill. Phelan?
Faye?
Faye?
Okay.
Faye?
Oh, sorry. I fucking freaked out because I exploded twice. That's gonna be
okay, you're good.
15. I forgot that
Okay.
I'm pushed to talk.
Okay, no, you're good. 16, you said?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
This is ridiculous.
No.
Oh my god.
I literally told my die no when it exploded the second time.
You watch as a pile of Heartless are about to jump onto Matt. Which spell did you use?
Dark Punisher.
Dark Punisher.
You watch as a spell of, or like a swarm of Heartless, and you reach out, and you feel the powers, like your darkness swell, but you're in control. It's comforting, but a little cold, and you blast the wave.
Excellent. Okay.
Alright, it is going to be the Heartless's turn. And they're going to... I need everybody to roll me a body roll. They're going
Okay.
to... They're going to roll 2d20. Because they're going to attempt to stop you guys from moving.
Oh. I rolled a 3.
She had to drop eventually.
I rolled a 1.
4.
No, all of us.
Oh god.
Man, when we do stuff, we do it together. There really
I
is
know.
no.
There
Matt,
really is no in between.
Matt exploded, so give me a
Oh,
sec.
thank God.
So
Thank God,
that's
Matt.
10...
But they're rolling 2d20.
Whoa, shit. Okay, that's okay, he beat it by himself. Because that is a
Oh,
20...
my God.
That is a 22.
God, yes.
Oh
go
my
Matthew.
God.
They rolled a 24. So
He said he has it. Just keep them off my back, and we said, "Aye, Captain."
And we were like, duh.
Bet.
so yeah. He continues to pave the way for you guys to climb up this. Birch is going to cast Kiraga and
Thank the gods.
heal all of you for
Back to full.
5 points of health.
I'm already
Cool.
at
So back
full
to
health.
full.
So at 9 for me.
Okay.
So yeah,
That's
I'm
fine.
back at
Almost
to full
full.
health.
Matthew carves your way up to the top.
My fingers are itching with a bloodlust.
Oh,
Let's
yes.
go.
You guys carve your way up to the top of the mountain.
If it's a Zen clone, I swear to God, I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind if it's another one.
And
Lose
Oh,
my
God.
mind.
you find yourselves on a clearing.
Oh fuck.
Oh. I'm shaking.
It's besides the swarming mass of Heartless, it's scarily quiet because they don't really make sound. It's just this flow of almost liquid.
Nessa
And you
watches
guys-
in awe but horrified.
You guys see at the base of this clearing stands a figure next to a portal, and the portal seems to be pouring the Heartless out.
Oh god.
Zen,
Yeah.
you recognize the outfit. It's not who you think. But it looks like his outfit.
Bloodlust.
And you see her turn. She is a little tall, about 5'8". Jet black hair that is actually in a little undercut pixie cut. And she has she has a book in one hand and a keyblade in the other.
Uh-oh.
She just looks at you guys, doesn't really say anything.
Then charges.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I follow.
Zen
That's my
charges.
brother.
Nessa just kind of like stays back just to support.
Onwards.
Yeah. Go ahead and let's re-roll initiative.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So I need to roll.
18.
Remember, the body roll can explode, the 20 cannot. Go ahead and just edit your message and let me know.
We are popping off today. Holy shit. I am in fear.
Zen feels only rage.
Moss, how scared should we be?
Very scared
Oh shit, let's
Okay.
go!
of Zen.
Oh, okay, never mind. That's fine.
I don't know who this is, but they're one of Elias. So they're from the same place.
20.
Okay.
Okay.
That's why Zen doesn't have time to talk. He has time to catch them.
Yep.
Sorry,
I'm just
rolling
following my
these
You're good.
dice
Take your time.
here.
Oh god damn you guys.
Zen, I will
Holy
give you.
shit.
I will give you the surprise attack, though you are on the bottom of the initiative.
That's fine. I feel like
So-
surprise attack is deserved. Can I attempt a grapple check?
Make me a contested body roll. Looking to.
Fuck yes! Let's go!
What'd you roll?
16.
I was just about to say you're looking to beat a 17.
Fuck.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
you
won. That's so fucked.
you
so
reach
awful.
out to grab her, and she just smirks and deflects your hand with the book. Not gonna be that easy.
Oh, he is burning with white hot
She
rage.
sounds like such a bitch. She sounds like a Zula.
She sounds like fucking Marxine.
I hate her.
Free action scan.
Yeah. Question mark for name.
Fuck me. How much is... What's her hit points?
Question mark.
oh god.
Come on!
How is she blocking scan?
Yeah.
Fear.
Alright.
So,
That's my movement, action, and free action.
Matt's turn. He's going to attempt to cast Spire. That is a 9 to hit. And 6 points of damage. Damn. So you watch as you know what? She is going to use that. She's going to use a legendary action.
Oh god.
Jesus, already?
Legendary actions in this game?
Yep. She's going to use a legendary action as a reaction. And you watch as Matt, holds his hand out and summons this stalagmite in his hand. It peels itself out from the earth, lands in his hand, and he yeets it like a javelin. And you watch as she just shakes her head and holds the book out with its pages open, and you watch as a Heartless, a big what's it called? The large body
Oh.
Okay.
appears, one of the big fat ones, and the spire pierces it and explodes in a puff of darkness.
Whoa.
Up
What'd
next,
that do?
she used it as a shield.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, she summoned it and used it as a shield.
Okay, maybe.
Nessa, you're up.
So this person did damage to Zen, right?
No,
Like
just
6 points of
deflect.
damage.
No,
Oh, just deflected. So did no damage. Okay.
correct.
Are there Heartless around this person? They're streaming from the portal behind
Yeah,
her, right?
yeah. There are Heartless around. Yes, and you can see that some of them have turned their attention to you guys.
Is actually just going to provide support to Zen and Faye by trying to target the other Heartless. So she's going to use Slide Break, which coats her weapon in ice.
Ooh, okay. I like that. Cool.
So here, that's going to be a heart roll, I believe.
Are you using it? Because if it's just a buff, you don't need to roll for that.
Okay. Yeah, so it is a buff. So it's basically coating my weapon in ice, and whenever it hits, there's -2 to freeze or
Ooh.
frozen.
Yeah,
Okay,
hold her
cool.
in place.
Cool. Well, no, frozen reduces their defense.
Oh.
Makes it
Yeah.
easier to hit. Which
Yeah.
is good. We're probably gonna need that.
I'm just thinking of Elias's spell that froze them and held them in place.
Yeah. Up next
So-
is... Oh, sorry. What else, Nessa?
Yeah, so is it just like I can coat my weapon and then start like attacking Heartless in front of me with my weapon?
No. It's just the
Okay.
spell.
Sounds good. All right.
So,
Wait, isn't Snidebreak a reaction?
No.
No, it's a spell.
Oh, okay.
Right, so it would cost an action in our action economy.
Yes.
Okay.
So, up next is Faye.
Shit, okay. Stairs. I'm probably gonna do what I normally do and start combat with Aurora.
Okay.
Also, a question for the drive gauge, because you said something earlier and it confused me. Drive gauge goes up. Does it go up by the same way my darkness does?
Yes.
Like, casting a tier 2 would be 2 points to the drive?
Yes.
So basically, I'm
Or
setting my
no.
MP
No.
like in, or
Whenever
what?
you use a spell or ability, it will increase your drive gauge by 1.
Okay, that's what I thought.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just during the mass combat it did it by 2.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
I was confused. All right, good.
You're good.
All right. Yeah, we'll start with Aurora then. +3 defense for 4 rounds. I don't think I can do anything else. Positioning wise, I'm just near Zenklin, so. Yep, we'll stay where I'm at.
Okay. Up next is the figure. She's going to... Let's see. She's going to smirk. And she's going to cast... She's going to cast Ice Needle. No. What she is going to do is she's going to cast Icy Terror. So, Zen does a 5 beat your AC? Your defense.
My defense is 7.
Okay. So you watch as she flips through the book, and you brace yourself as she just you see this like wisp of steam appear behind her, almost like a cloak, and it screams outward, very similar to the ghostly whale. But it's cold, it's freezing, and you brace yourself against it. And she just scoffs. I knew that you Scala kids were something, but you're full of surprises.
I'll show you how full we are.
I like that spice. Make sure you hold on to that. Alright. So, the Heartless are going to start swarming in. We're going to have 3 shadows come bounding towards you guys. The first one going towards Matt. And that one... Oh wait, that's actually too high of a die. That one will tink off his armor. The second one will swing over to Faye. That will definitely not hit. You're able to kind of remember your training from before with Isaac and anticipate them and watch the movements. Even the jerky, unnerving movements of those soldiers.
Thanks,
Nessa,
Master Isaac.
what's your defense? Nessa?
All right. My defense is currently at a 6.
Okay. You take 2 points of damage as the soldier spins in your direction.
Ooh, actually, could I use guard
Yes, you
as a
can.
reaction? All right. So instead of a 2 points of damage, it would be 1 point.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. And you watch as the portal begins to grow smaller before you guys hear an exclamation from Matt, and you see he's pointing upward,
Oh,
and you
fuck.
see a
What's up?
portal opening above the golden sun.
Oh no. How do we stop that?
That feels like Isaac's job.
Yeah, I don't know.
Zen, you're up.
Swinging 3 times combo plus.
Okay, go for it.
Does a 9 hit?
A 9 will hit.
5 points of damage.
Okay, 5 points of damage.
Attack number 2.
Go for it.
Does a 6 hit?
A 6 does not hit.
Okay, attack number 3. Lower.
Okay.
And he's gonna try and scan every time to see if he just needs to rile her to get it to show up.
Nope.
Okay.
So glad I was catching that braviary so I could catch you doing that shit in chat, you monster. Oh, we love to see it.
Alright. We're gonna make Matt roll a d20.
Come on, Matthew. Come on, Matthew. Come on, Matthew.
Come on, Matt.
Come on, Matt.
To see if he makes a connection.
No.
I don't like that.
That is an 8.
Bad.
No, high bad. So
High
eight
is
good,
bad.
right?
We don't know what he's rolling.
I don't know either.
We don't know what die he's rolling.
I don't know if anything's good or bad anymore.
Good. What die was he rolling, Bray? So if he was rolling a 20, that's good. If he's rolling
Oh yeah, fair. If
anything
he's
else, it's
rolling
bad.
anything else, that's very bad. Yeah, you're so right. Oh hey, I
Fair.
got the braviary.
I don't like
No.
that the music stopped.
No, Matthew.
I don't like that
Come
the music
on.
stopped.
I told you not to do anything fucking stupid.
So. Faye,
Yeah.
you feel a hand on your shoulder.
God.
I look.
Matt is standing next to you.
No, I swear to God.
No.
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 Matthew?
Do you trust me?
Yes.
I'll come back.
Matthew.
Faye, I love you. He pulls you into a kiss. Just brief.
Kiss him back. Tears streaming down my face because I have an idea of what he's about to do.
He
You
pulls
better
out.
come back to me or I will kill you.
He pulls out the trap. and darts towards the portal, jumping through.
Let out a sob.
Nessa calls out.
You two are unmuted now.
What?
Nessa calls out.
Oh, fuck.
What the fuck?
And you guys look up and you see his figure diving from the portal towards the golden sun.
Matt!
The portal shuts.
Is that a heart roll?
What's he doing?
I feel like that has to be a heart roll,
That'll be a heart roll on your turn.
Okay.
Nessa, combat is still going.
Oh, Nessa is so not happy right now. But she kind of like, and there are tears streaming down her face, but she wipes them away and goes back into combat. So she goes towards the group of Heartless. And
There's that one that's right next to you. If you move, it will take an opportunity attack.
That's true. Okay, then I attack it with my Keyblade with the -2 to frozen.
Cool.
-2 to freeze.
Cool. So how that'll work is you'll make your attack roll.
Mhm.
And if you hit, you'll then roll a heart roll and subtract 2 from the roll to see if you freeze it.
Okay, and this is a body roll, correct?
Yes, to attack.
Okay. God damn it, it's a 1.
Yep, you won't. It's a 1? It's a critical fail. Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah, you go to swing at this Heartless, and it dives underneath your Keyblade and headbutts you in the chest. And you actually get launched backwards towards the swarm of Heartless.
Okay.
Faye,
Yeah.
you see his figure disappear into the golden sun. Make me a heart roll.
Guys,
You have to-
my heart is a D8. And
You have to beat a 5.
Yeah, my current darkness is a 5. Okay.
We're okay with Anti-Fae. We'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Yeah,
Anti-Fae
that's a
might be
2.
helpful right now.
He's not making it.
Make me a second heart roll. You're gonna try to beat a 4 here.
That's a 3.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
1 away.
Buddy.
And-
The
He
narrative
tried
demands
so
it.
hard.
Narrative
Anti-form.
demands it, Burr.
You guys hear the scream, the telltale scream from before. Ages past in the training arena.
Or Nessa's about to get some flashbacks.
And you guys see Faye haunch down. Phelan,
Yep.
I will be taking over.
Yep, that's fine. Go forth.
You guys watch as this appears.
There he is.
There's our boy.
And launches himself into the sea of Heartless.
Sorry.
Oh, Ersk.
Your heart! Get... Oh, fuck.
And you watch just this blip of white in the sea of darkness climb upwards towards the golden sun.
Oh no, you idiot boy.
That is Faye's turn.
Phelan.
I'm sorry.
Up next!
The
okay.
narrative demanded it.
Up next
I'm
is
good
the
at him
figure!
committing a murder.
And you watch as she growls and just... Damn boy is gonna ruin everything! I'll deal with you first. She reaches out, once again at you, Zen. And she is going to cast... Let's see. I like this. She's going to point at you. And you watch as this beam of light, white light, goes from the tip of her book and pierces your shoulder. So I need to +2 to hit. That will hit. You will take 2 points of damage. Oh, no, wait. You'll take 4 points of damage, as this is a light spell.
Oh, I didn't know until now I was affected by light spells. I love learning new things about me.
And
The care and keeping of Zenquin.
you see almost like a taut string. This light has pierced between you and her book. So, she smirks at seeing that it is connected and just... You're gonna regret stepping up to me. It is the Heartless's turn. The Heartless is going to charge you, Nessa. 2 of them are going to charge you. First one's going to miss. Second one's going to miss. And the third one's going to charge you, Zen.
Mm-hmm.
And that's also going to miss. They cannot hit worth a crap today. Zen, you're up.
Is the light thread considered a physical object now?
No.
Fuck. So I was gonna try and grab it and pull her towards me with it. Okay. Zen's gonna get within melee.
You already were.
Yeah.
She didn't actually push you away. So you're just gonna stand there and start swinging at her?
No, Zen's gonna cast Gravira.
Okay, but you are staying in place?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Just want to make sure for opportunity attacks. So. Cool. Yeah. Go ahead and
Roll.
attempt to cast Gravira.
I don't like that you said attempt.
No.
So that is a roll to hit with heart, and if it succeeds, it deals a 4th of the enemy's max HP.
I will have you roll damage.
Roll damage, not
Yes.
roll to hit?
No. Roll to hit and roll damage.
Okay.
Because against
Lodi, let's go.
against larger targets or named targets,
12
gravity
to hit.
Gravity doesn't really do that much. 12 to hit will hit. Go ahead and roll me a heart roll for damage.
It did plenty to Tex, but okay.
Yeah.
Did exactly what it was supposed to do to Tex. That's 6.
6. Okay, yeah, 6 points of damage. You scan and you see the bar has gone down about 1/4 of the way.
Zen,
from all of the damage that you guys have dealt.
As he casts Gravira and the gravity around her holds her down more. He's just gonna maintain eye contact. You're the one who made the mistake here.
On Matthew's turn,
Oh god, Matthew.
you guys watch as a flash of light goes off, and you begin to see the golden sun shrink.
Nessa watches as this goes off, and she just kind of growls and is like, Matthew, you stupid sacrificial son of a biscuit.
I love her.
You still do have Shell to attack with, Nessa.
I do.
And it is your turn.
That's true. I think I will take the opportunity to use Shell here.
Okay. You can AoE it on these two Heartless.
Yeah, let's do that. So
Make me a mind roll.
Okay. Okay.
This will be for damage.
7.
7? Yeah, you call out for Shell, and you watch as an ethereal form appears and pelts the Heartless with water, causing them to evaporate. Are you going to try to move?
Yeah, Nessa is actually gonna so once the Heartless are out of her way, she's actually gonna sprint up to where Zen is.
Okay. Yep, and that will count for your full movement on, what's it called next turn? On, Christmas Cheer.
Cool.
Or I know I called Matthew the Sunshine Boy, but you're a bastard. I just want you to know.
Yeah, he took that literally. He took that to heart.
So, Faye.
And the Icarus, yes?
You see through your anti-form's eyes. You see that you're cutting through a swath. You feel a little in control. You can still feel and understand what's going on. But the only thing screaming in your mind, and you realize it's not even coming from you. It's coming from your anti-form. It's just screaming for Matthew.
Oh, God.
Do you try to do anything?
I try to rein it back.
Make me a heart roll.
Cocked. It landed on another die. 4.
4?
Mm-hmm.
You hesitate for just a second. You reach out. It almost feels like you're floating above your anti-form. And you reach out and grab its shoulder. And it turns its head and looks up at you. Still moving, still crawling through these Heartless. But it looks directly at you.
I look at it. I'm crying.
Do you say anything?
We have to trust him.
You see its eyes swell. Its eye, swell. And you realize that as red flows down its cheek, it is also crying. And it launches itself off and begins to free fall towards the platform.
Good boy. Okay.
Zen,
Mm-hmm.
you're holding this figure down with gravity, and she smirks up at you. You really think this is gonna stop me? And you read the lips before you hear the word. And then there's a clap of just this loud noise that cuts through all sound. And you just hear
Fuck.
catastrophe.
Oh, fuck. I don't like that.
So, 2-turn attack. On the first turn, take aim at an enemy doing 1d4 points of damage. The enemy has not moved on the second turn. Do 2d6 points of damage. Zen,
Mm-hmm.
that is 12 points of damage.
Oh, fuck. Zen's down.
I need you to make me a heart roll.
Oh, fuck.
You said if I went down, the cinder could independently come out and do its downed ability, correct?
No.
Fuck me.
Hey, I have a question for
7.
you, Burr. Can other people use the abilities of other people's djinn?
No.
Yeah, fine.
7. Okay. We'll get back to you, Zen.
Oh boy, I love that.
Nessa.
Nessa, you watch your boy go down.
Oh.
As just this clap, this almost like a thunderclap of light appears and hits him.
Fuck. Oh, you're gonna arrest him, and he's gonna come back different. Oh, God.
Yeah, Nessa is like full on like and she just kind of goes to the she kind of looks up at this figure and fuck. You know what? Let's try and use. Well, can I use Cure on someone who's already down?
Yes! Yes, you can.
Okay, so I'm gonna actually attempt to use Cura.
Kira? Okay.
Yeah, because I have Cura
Hey.
now.
Okay.
You guys want to know something interesting about D&D? That might affect this game?
Yeah.
Because this
Wait,
game
how
is
much
mostly
health-
homebrew.
Well, how much health
What?
did you have?
Do I
if
have?
you
oh,
take negative your own health points
Yeah, you
in
die.
one attack,
Insta death.
Well, Zen, how much health did you have?
Zen had 3 hit points.
No, it's total HP for that, to kill you.
No.
You
it's
have to
it's
go
remaining
negative
HP.
here. Is it?
Well, you have to
Yeah.
go
In D&D,
negative
no, it's
your
not.
max.
Yeah,
to
it's-
go-
In D&D, negative it's
In
max for
D&D.
insta death.
Is it?
Yeah, for 5e.
I thought it was.
D&D.
I thought it was.
Well,
Remaining.
it
No.
takes from your
And it doesn't have to
damage
be in
that's
one
already
turn
here
either.
First,
If
and
your
then it
HP
takes it.
hits negative, then you instantly fail your death saving throws and you die.
Yes, so currently Zen is
Negative
at
9.
1 away from negative his max.
Oh.
He needs 1 hit. Barely even a hit.
Good to know.
How about this?
He could take 1 HP from hitting the ground.
I mean, we don't know if that's how that
Burr,
works.
do you want to?
Nessa.
Burr, do you want to know what my
Yeah, no.
role is?
Well, here.
Okay.
This
Okay,
may.
that's-
we don't know.
We're gonna.
We'll see.
We're going
We're fine.
to.
Everything's fine.
We're gonna do
Don't worry
something.
about it.
We're gonna do something kind of fun.
Okay, cool.
We're gonna do something very fun.
Okay.
Okay.
Fun for you is usually traumatizing for us.
Moss,
Yeah.
you've been asking me when is Zen gonna get their power spike. Nessa,
It was
Mhm.
mostly a joke.
you
but-
watch as Zen drops, and you see the telltale sign of a heart floating upward.
Oh,
But it's-
Nessa's in
not-
shock. She's frozen.
It's not whole. It's only a
Huh?
half of a heart.
Uh,
And you almost watch
Oh.
as Zen reaches up and grabs the heart.
Oh.
Body still limp. And pulls
She
it
looks
back
down at
into his
him.
chest. When you look down, you see that his skin has gone completely white.
oh no.
And
Like
you
changeling or like light?
and you see on his back,
Or like anti-fake.
you see on
Or like
his
nobody.
back form a very familiar symbol.
Oh.
The same symbol that you saw on the nobodies on the train.
The Polar Express ones with a thought bubble?
The Nobody Memoirs.
The Nomoirs?
The Nomoirs.
Mem bodies?
And you
No.
watch as Zen stands back up. And you see from where his burn scars are, light aflame with this blue flame. And his hands extend outward, and his fingers extend as claws.
Oh, Nessa's just frozen just watching this happen.
You can attempt to still heal him, however, it won't do anything.
Is anybody else thinking about how poor Birch, who knows very little about everything that's going on, is feeling watching this happen in the background?
I know.
You guys don't know where Birch is.
Oh, yeah,
I was
Birch
about to
is
say
gone.
she's
Yeah.
not in the initiative order. Did we leave her at the bottom of the stairs?
She
I
got...
just assumed she was with Isaac.
Yeah, she booked it for Isaac after healing you
Okay.
guys.
Okay.
That's probably for the best.
Nessa's just watching this happen, and then she kind of shakes her head herself, and she's like, "I have a battle to fight. And then she immediately shakes herself out of it and kind of faces toward the girl, and it's just like, "Let's go, bitch." And she rushes her.
Okay. What are you doing?
I'm using Blizzard.
Okay. Go ahead and cast Blizzard.
Explodey. That's a 14.
It's 14.
That's my girl.
That'll hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay, and it's still the D10, right?
Correct.
Okay.
And a roll. First, actually roll a heart roll,
Okay.
and then subtract 2 from it.
Okay. Okay, so that's a 7.
A 7 will freeze for 1 round, dropping her defense from 7 to 5.
Nessa.
Let's go, Nessa.
And you will deal. And now roll your damage.
Okay. And that's a 6.
Okay. +1 for damage, so 7. Because remember, your
So
spells
7,
deal
yeah.
+1. Your
Yeah.
tier 1 spells deal +1. So,
Okay, cool.
yeah, you blast her with Blizzard, and she growls and glares over at you. You're next, bitch.
Don't count on it.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Faye,
Poor Nessa and her little
Yeah.
gremlin boys.
you land on the platform, and you stand up. You're still in anti-form. You're hunched over a little bit, but you stand.
Okay.
You take in the situation. What do you order your anti-form to do?
We're assisting Nessa. We're going in for that, take advantage of that frozen.
Okay. So yeah, you lean over and you point towards the
Sicker.
figure,
Critter.
and it like sickeningly creates this jagged mouth and screams.
He's the cutie.
Oh,
That's less cute.
Yeah, no, Nessa immediately.
Y'all ever watch Naruto?
Yeah.
You remember when the
Yeah.
tailed beast creates its mouth
Uh-huh.
in the this
Yeah.
four-tail form? Yeah, it's like that.
Uh-huh. Oh, lovely.
So
yeah,
that'll
Nessa is just covering her ears, bent over.
that is a 5 to hit, so that will hit,
Yes.
and that is.
I just see
8
Anti-Faye's mouth
9
mouthing
points.
you saying, "I'm sorry, Nessa."
Hang on. What?
9 points of damage as you use concentrated ghostly wail,
Oh, let's go.
and it blasts her against the wall, and she slams her back against it.
fuck away from my brother.
She grunts a little bit, looks over at you, Faye, smirks. I'll tell him. Just know that you can't hide anymore. She's going to use Dark Corridor
Oh,
to
hell
attempt to
no!
escape.
Don't let her, don't let her.
No! Fuck! We can't
No.
stop her.
I will allow
Zenna.
Can we stop her?
I
Can we
will
please
allow-
stop her?
one of you, or I will have all three of you roll me a contested body against each other.
Against
Against
each
each
other?
other?
Against each other for half a second.
Okay.
Fine.
I'm so sorry.
Message me at 5, okay?
Sorry, I'm so sorry. I didn't.
No, you're good. I was gonna say message in secrets, but it's fine.
I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry.
What'd you roll, Zen?
8.
8, and Nessa?
16.
Guys, Nessa!
No, so.
Okay. Are you attempting to hurt her, or are you attempting to grab her?
Oh, I'm attempting to keep her from leaving.
Okay.
Hit her, Nessa. Don't let her get away.
Go ahead and make me a contested heart roll.
I'm so feral right
Come
now.
on, Nessa, come on. Come on, Nessa.
Oh, fuck. You're
an
looking to
8.
beat at 24. Never mind.
Never
Nope.
mind.
No.
Yeah,
Good attempt, Nessa. Good attempt.
she exploded twice. Okay. Yeah. She grimaces, wiping blood away from her chin, and disappears.
Fuck.
Like, maybe what?
We are still in initiative.
What are we fighting?
Zen,
We're fighting Zen.
You are fighting Zen.
you do
You
not
are
have
unfortunately
control.
Fighting Zen.
So, I'm going to send Zen a stat block.
Oh, goody. Love me a stat block. Zen secrets, I presume?
Yep.
Oh, goody. Does this boot Cinder out of his body? 'Cause he's
Cinder
dead.
is trapped.
Oh, poor Cinder. Elias, please kill her before she has a chance to open her mouth.
Let's see.
I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
Urs. Oh god, I'm so scared.
Oh my god. This session. We're gonna need a session aftercare.
Oh God.
We are gonna need session aftercare.
Oh my god. We're so fucked. We're so fucked.
Elias just be waiting in the teleportation room to fucking snipe her out, man.
We need Birch. Where's her pocket?
I know.
Where's the adult? Where's Isaac? We need someone anyway.
Yeah, we
need
need
an
we need
adult.
someone
One of us is feral. The other one's just stuck here. The other one's
Zombie.
doing her best. She's just doing her
Zombie.
best. Nessa's just doing her best.
Oh, I feel like I'm gonna vomit.
so intense.
So,
Oh. Oh god.
Faye,
Yeah.
you're up. And you watch as Zen turns, and you feel the hostility. And it's familiar. It's exactly how you felt.
Oh god. Okay. I know what I have to do then. I have to protect Nessa. That's the order I give.
Okay. Are you going to attack?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Go ahead and use, so... I know we don't have the stat block per se for the new, so let's just kind of use the old one and I'll tell you what dice to roll.
Dark mode?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
No, you're good. You also have the ability to use dark light.
The spell?
Yes.
I don't know what that does, but I can sure try.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll see what
Okay.
it does.
You put your hands together in sort of a, the Kamehameha, like, hands out beam sort of thing.
Oh, come on. Don't make me a weeb.
And you watch as a beam of holy and a beam of umbra intertwine and spiral towards Zen.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Make me a heart roll.
I am rolling. That is a 7.
7 does not hit.
Fuck us. Okay. Damn it, I want to figure out what that did. Fuck you and your stupid defense.
Yeah, Zen, you deflect it. So in this case, because it's player versus player, ties will go to the attacker.
Okay.
So, Zen, you're up.
Nessa, what's your heart?
Zen is not at the wheel.
What's my heart roll?
Yeah.
It's a D10.
Oh, you might be able to hit, but I definitely can't. Unless I explode.
He's multiple enemies in front of him.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Only 2, right?
Nessa hasn't really realized yet.
So
There's also the Heartless around you.
Don't you roll a d4?
Everything is a heart. Everything is a combat, or everything is an enemy. The Heartless, the 2 in front of you.
So Zen is completely not at the wheel at all, correct?
Correct.
Cool. So there are 2 directly in front of him, and this attacks 5. So I'm gonna do piercing nail. And
Okay.
Just shoot out at these 2, and there's no range.
You put
So
you put your hand up into the air, and you watch as the nails extend almost like whipping tendrils, and 2 of them, 1 at each of you 2, and 3 more going towards Heartless, attempt to pierce. This is a body roll.
yes.
So
7.
7, or roll for each person. So,
Okay, 7 to question mark.
okay.
9 to the other question mark. And I got 3 more.
So we'll say, first one's Nessa, second one's Faye.
Okay.
So,
Do I need to roll for the Heartless?
yes.
Okay, 5 for the next one.
Okay. Nessa, what was your
8 for the next
defense?
My defense is 6.
Okay, yeah.
And an explosion on the last one for 11.
Okay. Don't worry about those. Just
Okay.
roll damage for Nessa and Faye.
Okay.
These you
plus-
cannot explode on damage for this.
Okay. 5 damage to the first one.
So that'll be 5 damage to
Can I
Faye.
Can I-
Nessa.
guard?
Yes, you can.
You said Faye before
So-
Nessa.
No, I'm going down the
No, Nessa, yeah.
Nessa
Oh,
and
okay.
then Faye.
Okay.
Yep.
Nessa realizes in horror that Zen is targeting her, so she quickly whips up a shield or
It's
some kind
5
of
to
guard.
both.
It's 5 to both. Okay.
I'm so sorry.
So, having the 5, what would that go down to?
Go down to 2.
I don't think I
Okay.
can guard because I'm feral.
Nope.
So, nope. I take the full 5.
Up next is Nessa.
Okay, so here, hold on. So we've got. All right. Oh, Nessa is just like, Zen, what are you fucking doing? What are you? And she's like screaming, and she sees Faye next to her, and is like, what? And she's like crying, and then she just quickly wipes away her tears, and her gaze becomes icy.
God, that
You
switch
do
always
have-
terrifies me.
you
Nessa's
do-
so fucking
So Nessa, you do know two things. One, Phelan didn't attack you. Phelan attacked, so Phelan seems to be coherent enough. Two, you still have a couple of options when it comes to your gen.
Mm-hmm.
You still have Spring, which can heal, and you have Shell that is now on standby, which means you can summon your first tier of summons. Or if you wait to use Shell, you can potentially go up to tier 2. Or sorry, Spring.
I could summon both of my Jinn and do a tier 2 summon.
If you use Spring first, you have to use Spring's ability, and then you can summon them.
Oh, so we can use the heals at this point.
Then
We're
I'm
both not
gonna
looking great.
do it. Yeah, I'm gonna use Spring at this point.
Okay, so what is you're both? What's your HP at Fey in anti-form
In anti-form.
or in dark form?
Well, I mean, I am in my anti-form, but like,
it would be the
I don't
same.
think it's any different.
Okay, so then you each
5
would
out of
get
10, right?
you would each get 7 health
Okay.
because it's 70% of
so-
your health.
Okay, so Nessa's full up on HP at this point.
Zen
Me as well.
does not heal for this.
Well, no, why would he?
So next turn, you can do a tier 2 summon. So,
Did I do it next turn? Okay, sounds good.
next turn. So, Faye.
Well, Darklight didn't do shit, so fuck that one. We're gonna go. I sincerely doubt I'm gonna be able to knock him prone, but it would be nice. And I get a +2 to the damage. Yeah, let's do Dark Break.
Okay.
So I think it's physical, so it's body roll, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Moss, I am sending you an amendment to your character sheet, by the way.
Okay.
Oh, go kid, go kid, go kid. I can't count, I'm so stressed. 11.
11.
He
Okay.
exploded.
Yeah. That'll hit.
Nice.
Go
And then
Faye,
body
go
for
Faye.
damage.
Go Faye.
That's gonna be a 6 + 2 for 8 damage. And then
Okay.
for the knocking prone, how does that work?
This will be in a non-use this time.
Oh, what the fuck? Okay.
Yeah, I'm keeping track of HP.
Okay.
Yeah, I did 8 damage.
So, up
I know,
next,
Sir sent me the damage, and I'm like, I'm listening. I'm here. I am here.
up next is Zen. Zen, there's a figure right in front of you.
And Zen is going to use Chaos Claw.
Okay.
So one of each of his clawed hands are going to reach out and attempt to rake across you, Faye.
That's fine. I'm here as a meat shield for Nessa.
So body roll. Why? 8.
Okay. Take me down.
Okay, it's 2 attacks, so I'm just gonna
Aw.
roll both of them real fast.
Yeah, I'm done.
And that one is floating, so we're just gonna...
Yeah, you can
Okay.
I'm dead.
So now just roll for
Very
damage.
dead.
Roll for
Yeah.
damage.
It's... Okay.
There's a chance
Okay,
that you
3
because you
damage
did.
to the first attack, only 3.
Yeah. So you're down to
That's-
7 health, Phelan.
Second,
Oh, I thought you exploded on damage. I was like, damn. Okay.
No.
second attack is also 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. Honestly,
Yeah.
I'm happy about this.
Yeah, that's not bad. I'm at 4. I'm alive.
Faye,
That's
this Zen form lashes out at you.
I can't say anything. I'm trapped inside. I can't even comfort him.
So, up next is Nessa.
Oh, I'm using that tier 2 summon right now.
Get it.
So,
Yeah.
you guys watch as Nessa holds her hands out and you hear the name escape your lips, Nessa. And you call out, Nerid!
Merid.
And you watch as a spectral wave of water floods over this platform. And it almost looks like a goddess in a kimono and a huge fan appears on the back of a turtle, a sea turtle. Points its fan directly at you, Zen, and a huge water spout comes up. Go ahead and roll me a d12.
Okay.
Nessa.
Oh.
Nessa. Okay.
Roll me a d12 plus 2.
Please, Nessa, take me out.
I got a 10.
So that is 12 points of damage.
Zen is down.
You watch the water launch you upward and then drop Zen back down onto the ground. And he lays there twitching.
Oh, God.
Nessa's breathing very heavily at this point.
At this point, Nessa and Faye, you see the sun blip out.
Oh, that's probably not good.
God.
Nessa looks over quickly.
Feel
And
that
you
panic
watch
again.
and you watch this sea of Heartless begin to vanish. One by one, then by the tens, then by the hundreds.
That's probably for the best.
Ugh.
And that's where we'll end today's session.
Oh,
God.
Okay. And this might be a 2-weeker. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, so thank you all so much for watching.
Okay.
I appreciate each of you. Remember, we play if you want to see this live, remember to watch at 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time over on twitch.tv/birdscoldgaming. So, with that being said, stay frosty, everyone. We'll catch y'all next time. Bye.
Bye.